Well, it looks like we're live. It's Friday night. Another hangout night at Toyman's Bar&Grill. Hello, everyone. How is everybody tonight? Let's see. We've already got people in here already. Oh, we got Gulf Coast. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Ace Black Widow 24. Good to see you, Christy. Hope things are good. Christy says she's liked and shared. Thank you for liking and sharing. Appreciate it. Oh, look, we got a thumbs down already. Oh, look at that. Thank you, my thumbs down guy. Appreciate you being here. Even though you're not really hurting anything, it's still interaction. I don't give a shit about thumbs down. Oh well, it is what it is. I do have some invites out. We'll see who pops in the bottom of the basement to see who wants to come up and chat. So I have been doing a little cleaning down here, so I got things all over the table here I've been trying to organize, and we'll get to it later. I'll clean my desk off sooner or later, and we'll switch the screen. Let's see, what do I feel like for the background today? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, we'll go with my dragons again. Everybody likes the dragons. Hey, Gaffa, how you doing? Good to see you on Gaffa. You're more than welcome to come up on panel. You don't have to sit there and chat. You can come up and join me. So I did have the drone out flying around. Did another video on it, so that's should be already up and uploaded and already out. Slowly getting used to it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is start using the app on the phone for the drone so I can activate the camera. Apparently, I tried activating the camera with the SD card and it just ain't going to work without the app. So we'll have to hook the phone to it. Then we can turn the camera on and see what kind of video footage we get from the camera and what kind of pictures it takes as well. So it'll be a little interesting to do. Probably do that sometime this weekend, as long as it's not too windy. Don't want to be flying the thing in high winds either. So nice calm day, hardly any breeze. It'll be perfect. So we'll see. Where's Fishy today? Fishy, she's out, probably out poolside with the kids. It ain't good to see you, Ron. Turning, well, oh yeah. All right, keyboard tough guy. There we go. Fishy is poolside, probably, with the kids. I bet. So, who knows? No, she's at the pool with the kids. Swimming lessons. So there you go. That, and I do have another cooking video coming out shortly. It all depends on when I decide to release it. So, I did barbecue today. I did barbecue up some more ribs. Those were good. Did the rotisserie basket ribs again today. So, yum, yum, yum. So far, no takers in the basement. Let's see who else we can scrounge up. Nora's probably watching wrestling because it is Friday night. Send that off. Yeah. Oh, look, Mr. Fluffer. Hey, Gaffer, how are you?
Uh,
How you been feeling lately?
a few things I've had to deal with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we all got things we have to deal with.
Well, this is a little bit more than just that.
Mm. I see. Okay, Gulf Coast. Looking forward to seeing Ron. Hi, Gulf Coast. I'm here. You're seeing me. There you go. So I see you got your XSplit going, Gaffer.
Yeah, I don't put my cam on much these days.
Oh, well.
I have to look at you. Why would I want to look at me as well?
Oh, well. Yeah, but I'm better looking.
Okay, we'll go with that. The doctor did say not to deflate your ego too quickly. It's not good for your heart.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, we've got to be nice to you, so I'll only humour you a little bit, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a phone consultation the other day with the doctor. Not my heart surgeon, my family doctor. I want to know how things are going. I'm thinking to myself, you just seen me last week. Now you want a phone? Well, I guess you need some money, so. I was just going, oh, yeah, everything's going great now. Okay.
I'm going to try again.
Just random questions, Losing any weight? Is your weight being stable? Yes, my weight's being stable. How you feel? I said, I feel fine. You back to work yet? No, not yet. So.
How long before you are back at work?
Probably the end of September.
God, that's going to suck a bit.
Yeah, I do feel like going back to work right now. That's why I said to the doctor. But she says, yeah, but you might end up hurting yourself, and we just want to make sure everything's going to be working.
How are you going to hurt yourself? You sit in a fucking truck all day.
Yeah, but I also have to get out and crank landing gear up and down too, right? It's not just sitting in the truck all day and pulling the fifth wheel pin and strapping loads down.
Yeah, okay. I know, but to tell me how that's much different to going out and exercising and playing your drums and getting off your chair and all the other stuff you do on a daily basis to keep yourself from getting bored and flabby and all the other things you keep telling everybody about. It's the issue. I'm just saying it might be a little bit more strenuous than what you're currently pushing yourself to do anyway, so I don't see why you just can't go back to work and take it a little bit easier. And when are they going to put an electric bloody crank on your fucking truck anyway?
They won't put electric cranks in. You kidding? That's just one more thing for the trailer mechanics to fix. One more thing to go wrong on the truck. Yeah, you'd be driving down the highway. Next thing you know, the electric crank wants to start cranking down the landing gear while you're rolling down the highway.
Well, then maybe they should have what's called a handheld electric crank. You attach it to the what's name and press the button and turn it on, and it does it for you, and then you walk away.
Well, you invent it and you patent it and sell it and make $1 million off of it, and we'll see if it works.
It shouldn't be that hard. You just have to have a slide mount underneath the trailer of the truck that you slide it into and engages into the what's name. You flick a switch, take it out and shove it back in your box, and you're done. Fucking they stick everything else on fucking. They stick automatic bloody gearboxes in trucks, and they're not worried about it changing gears on you.
No, I know. But the only thing about the automatic truck is when you're on ice. It doesn't really want to change gears. It starts sliding. And I hate automatic trucks because they're geared differently from everything else. So.
So where is everyone today? Did they hear I was coming on panel and decide to stay away?
No. I got invites out. Anthony's probably out and about doing stuff. I've got invites out to Ken, so whenever Ken feels like coming up, it's up to him. I send invites out. They don't necessarily have to come up if they don't want to.
Yeah, we know.
But, the offer's there, so no big deal.
We know.
So.
But nobody ever really wants to come up, do they?
I've got an invite out to Christy East Black Whittle too, and Dave Lopez, everybody else. So don't forget, it is still early. It's only 8 o'clock.
So, how's Fish these days?
No, she's doing good.
I haven't spoken to her in a while.
Oh, maybe you should contact her.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, say hi. How are you doing?
Just had some personal shit I've had to deal with.
Ah, I see. Yep.
I got to work tomorrow.
On a Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's your Saturday, isn't it? You got to work on a Sunday? Holy smokes, man. Overtime, is it?
Big time.
Oh.
They're flat out at work, and they've been pushing me to do overtime for ages, and I thought, oh, bugger it, I'll do it. It's double time, so.
Oh, well, there you go. Mm.
But I don't like doing overtime. Sundays is usually the only time I get to see my family.
Right.
Well, the wife's not working today, so at least I get to see him today.
Oh, well, there you go.
That reminds me, I have to go get a stout in a minute because I really feel like one.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at your shirt. I remembered I had Guinness still sitting in the fridge.
Oh. Yeah, you should see what it says on the back of it.
Oh, turn around.
There. All right. You got to let me know if it's in the camera or not. View.
Up. Stand up a bit. I'm with thousands of friends. Guinness. Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Be back in a minute. I'm going to go get my Guinness. Keep them entertained. All 2 of them. 4 of them. All right, all 4 of them.
All 4 of them. Yeah. Yeah, I got the shirt free. It came in a case of Guinness. Go figure. Yep, you gotta like it when you get free stuff in a case of beer. There you go. He's going to get his stout. I wonder if he's brewing it. course, I do have some drone footage that I. Let's see, drone footage. Oh yeah, okay, I got some drone footage here. The video, they didn't. I'll play a short little clip of it. Just when I had a little mishap with the drone. Is that the one? Is that one? Is that one? April 22. Where did my I better play this play this one first. Hang on. What's that one? I wonder if that's it.
Just so everyone knows, it's definitely a Guinness.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so I don't know if you've got yours, Ron, but cheers.
No, I don't have any Guinness today.
You ought to be shot.
Why?
Man needs his Guinness.
Well, maybe I wanted to take a little bit of a break.
What, you've been drinking every day, have you?
No.
Well, then you've had your breaks.
I have not. I have not. So.
Oh, get in the car and go get some Guinness then.
No, I'm not getting in the car to have some Guinness. Even though I like my Guinness. But it's also premium beer for us to buy too, so it's expensive. So.
Excuse me.
All right. So here's the drone footage that I'm not going to make public. Well, of course, you all get to see the little incident I did have with the drone. I was trying to fly it. I did have with the drone. I'll just throw that up there. Let's just say things did not go well at this point in time with the drone. I did have with the drone. I'll just throw that up there. Oh. Let's just say things did not go well at this point in time. Shut up. There we go. I forgot to mute the YouTube. Damn it. Of course, I just turned the speakers on. Anyways. Where was I? Oh, yeah, back to the drone.
Bloody newbie.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, this is the How to Fly Drones for Dummies.
Back to the channel, everyone. Here's the first flight of the drone, and I'm actually going to do it on camera.
Why can't we hear it?
All right.
Turn your mic off.
Let's see how this is going. Oh, a beat. Okay. We'll iron the motors. And then we'll do a manual takeoff.
Oh yeah, we can see the drone. Look at that. Yeah, look at it go. Look at the drone go.
Oh, we flipped over.
We don't even know what the hell happened there. The grass looks good though. What did you do? What did you do?
All right, let's try this again.
Mute your volume or something. You can hear it on your mic.
Where did you learn to fly in the Air Force?
Let's see.
Where did he learn to use the camera? He wasn't even aiming at it.
Well, you know what it was. Right at takeoff, there was some half-naked chick going through the courtyard, and he was trying to look out.
All right.
Hey, it spins as you get up and down.
Took him 4 attempts to realise all he had to do was power up. He didn't even need to bloody push the thing forward or left or right or anything. Get your fingers off the turn control.
No, it was just doing weird stuff all on its own. I was just giving it power. There we go.
God, that shit goes down well. It's like the drone sitting there saying, "Come on, let me go, let me go."
Well, see, he's not doing that. The little old lady next door is over there with her universal remote going, watch this fucker.
The truth is, that's why he was having trouble the first time. The old lady who kept changing TV channels.
Get it a hover. And up. Okay. No hands on the joystick. It's just sitting there hovering.
And echoing.
Doing its own little thing.
Does that mean, or does that thing look like it's got a little face with 2 eyeballs watching it?
Yeah.
Now I'm going backwards.
Those are the lights, actually.
Going around.
I know, but it looks like 2 eyes and a little mouth.
It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this thing.
And all of a sudden, the car comes by.
Is this out the front of your place?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there looking at this. It looks like something out of Terminator, doesn't it? Anyway.
No wonder the guy in the white car, when he pulled up on the second video you did, give you a dirty look.
Yeah.
There's over the camera up and down. I haven't tried the camera out yet, but I will. Just got to put an SD card in it.
So what are the regulations about flying these things in Canada?
This thing does move pretty quick.
Oh, it depends on how much it weighs. I haven't weighed it yet.
We got very strict rules over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a guy got arrested yesterday for flying his drone too low over people's houses. You can fly them over someone's house, but they got to be at least 400 feet or better.
I like how it hovers, though. Not
He was
bad
only
for
about 120 feet in the air.
intermediate drone, I guess, for beginner.
Hey, Casper.
Like you said, we already had a couple of mishaps.
He got himself arrested.
Mm.
And one, anything that flies that high up, a certain height up, is supposed to be licensed. He wasn't licensed.
Yeah,
So
you can't
you're
go.
not let it fly a drone under 400 feet above houses, yet you can't fly a drone without a license 400 feet above a house.
Right.
I'm sorry, someone's paying money somewhere for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's that catch-22. You know, they're going to make money one way or the other.
Hello, Ghost. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I can't go over 300 feet.
Right.
That's the limit here. The ceiling is 300 feet, but it's only got a 125 meter range on it anyway, so it's about 500 feet.
Yeah.
Distance. I ain't planning on taking it over.
What do you think of that?
There'll be no way in hell would I be taking that over 100 feet.
Oh, it's packing up.
I'd be lucky if I take it up 40 feet.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if I can find it again. I was packing up my China cabinet. Let's see if I can.
Well, I got to practice with it, so if I,
Hey, where's a good place to look up the price of a card, like a basketball or baseball card? I mean, I looked on eBay. Here, look, let me share this and I'll show you. Because I looked, the only place I can find one like I have that I found that I forgot I had was this. Let me share that way you can see what I'm talking about. Because this is off of eBay. Someone's selling one.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, according to them, you know, I don't know how true it is. It says it's rare. And they're selling it for $449.99. Because the reason I'm asking can come back to me. Let me show you why. That's why I was looking for it.
Have you had your card graded?
Well, it's been in this case all its life, so there's no corners messed up on it or nothing.
Yeah, but you need to have it. You need to have it graded, and they'll tell you exactly what it's worth.
Okay.
Once you have it graded,
I have to go to like a sports memorabilia place or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like the guy that's selling his on eBay looks like he had his card graded because it's
right. Well, like I said, I got this years and years ago, and the first thing I did was put it in one of these, you know, hard cases.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's been in the back of my china cabinet for all these years. I done forgot about it. Yeah, like I said,
well, I'm
you
sure.
can see none of the corners are tore. Yeah, it's been in there all its life.
Yeah, that's considered mint condition. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go get it graded. Cause I mean, hell, his grade ain't too high on his, and he's still asking almost $500. Yeah.
And yours is in mint condition, so there might be more than $500 sitting there.
Yeah.
But he's got it up for sale for $500 firm, or is it for auction?
No, it's a price. It's not an auction. It's $449.99, or go F yourself, basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it says no reserve, no auction. Yeah.
Right.
And mine's the same years as his. It's a 92 upper deck, number 488. So and then he's got on there rare with 2 diamonds. So.
G'day, Mr. Gamer. Go back to your game. Go play your game.
Hello, gamer. How you doing?
Hey, gamer. Yeah, I think in Leedsville, an hour drive from me, they got a big sports store there. You know, with sports movie and all that shit. I'm not going to take their word. I'll just go in there and see what they say because sometimes they'll. Not all of them, but some of them try to fool you a line of bullshit so they can get it off of you cheap and then resell it higher.
Right.
I mean, hell, shit. Even if you look at me and say, "Oh, that's worth $500-600," I go, "Well, $200, it's yours."
There you go.
Only reason I did this because my second wife that passed, was a big basketball nut, especially in March Madness. Mm-hmm. And she'd seen this and she had to have it, and I forgot it's been in the back of that Creole cabinet since the 90s,
Well, I know my mom threw out all my old hockey cards and Maggie's like comic books that weren't even opened out of the package yet.
Ooh.
I just looked at her and I said, "Why'd you throw all those out?" "Well, you don't need them anymore. Look how old you are." I says, "Mom, they are worth money."
Yeah, I got to find mine. I know it's in that cabinet somewhere, but I'm steadily unloading it and packing it. But somewhere I have a original wrapped first edition of when Batman and Superman were fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The first one that came out of them two, fighting each other. Still in the wrapper. And I know I got that back in I was 12 years old when I got that thing. So that was like 70. No, wait. It'd be 82. 81 or 82, somewhere in there.
Yeah, she threw all those out when I moved out of the house because I asked her, "Where's all my hockey cards?" And
I can say that's one good thing I say about my mom.
Oh, I threw them out. I threw them out a week ago. "Well, why did you throw them out? They're worth money."
Yeah.
"No, they're not worth anything." I said, "Yeah, they will be."
That's all I can say. My mom did a lot of things wrong, but when I was overseas, she did box all my stuff and put it in my grandma's attic, at her house.
Right.
She knew better than storing it at her house because she couldn't keep a house more than 3 or 4 months.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, well, she figured, and I figured you didn't want them. Well, you didn't ask. Oh, well.
yeah, but stuff like that you don't throw away. I've
I know.
been through 3 wives, and none of them dared to ask me to throw my Playboy collection away. Okay. I got Playboys from my grandfather. Okay. The pictures, I got 2 of them. The pictures are black and white.
Mm.
Before they started doing color.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you think I paid for all my kids' colleges? And I had 4 of them in college, okay? I sold comic books, hockey cards, baseball cards, whatever it took to get the money. That way it didn't come out of my bank account.
There you go.
Bought my first house on hockey cards and 5 Playboy magazines back from, it was the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th year they were ever printed.
Right.
Paid for my first house. That's how important that shit is. So don't throw it away. I mean, don't be a freaking hoarder now. There's a difference between collecting and being a fucking hoarder, okay? But sometimes they're close together because you go through some hoarders' houses, you'll find some treasure.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to hope there ain't molded full of feces. Collectors are clean. Hoarders are not so clean that, they collect but not cleanly collect.
Right.
Yeah, I've been finding all kinds of shit, man. I moved something and that fell and I was like, holy shit, I forgot she had that. I need to go through my books again because I got 3 or 4 ring binders full of cards from hockey, baseball, basketball. I don't think I got any for football. I never was into football. Even though I played football in high school, I just never was into it. So that's the only reason I was on the football team was so I could bust jocks in the fucking mouth without getting in trouble for it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to put my elbow in your mask. My bad.
Well, Ghost, I'm doing all right. So. Yeah. Now I got to go to Staples, get some some foam, and make some foam inserts for the. I got a bunch of rail cars here that I don't have boxes for, so I'm gonna have to make some inserts and boxes for them. So.
Yeah, I did that today. Boxed all my trains and my cars up, in the original boxes.
Yeah, well, I kept a lot of the original boxes, but some of these cars that I bought at
yard sales,
railroad shows and stuff. They never did have a box, so
yeah, I better known as swap meets.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been hitting them too. They have one over here in Leesville, which is about an hour drive from me. Every so often, once to twice a year, they have like a swap meet of trains and stuff. Man. It's pretty neat.
Well, I've already priced out what I packed up, basically, because I was looking at all the stuff and looking at the original boxes, how much I paid for it, and figured out everything is like.
Yeah.
All right, so I have 3 boxes full of just rail cars.
Yeah.
About $7,000 sitting there.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Because when I was putting some of my bag in box, I was reading $29.99, $39.99, $49.99. You know, I was like, damn, that's a lot of money.
And
I
I got about
I got nowhere near what you got, so I can just imagine you got a box full. Yeah.
yeah, more than a
Hey,
box
Susan.
full. I got more than a box full. That's hey
Well,
Susan,
yeah,
how
I
you
was just
doing?
saying, just what you had on the layout, you got 3-5 times more than what I have.
Hey, Solus.
And I got about 15 grand just in locomotives.
Right. Yeah, just in the engines alone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because don't
If
forget, there's
if I had any contact with Solus, I'd send her a link, but I can't even get in touch with her.
The hell,
oh
you probably got close to that just in fucking models and you know the layout itself.
yeah, well I figure there's probably about $65,000 wrapped up in this.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Between all your mining setup and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
which I'm dismantling and taking
You
track
got bigger
out.
balls than me because I'd be sitting there crying the whole time. I'd be tearing that shit down.
Well, you know, the beautiful thing is I can save majority of it. Bench work I'm not worried about because I can always build new bench work.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I probably got about $3,500 just in switch motors.
Oh yeah, easy.
You know, so and then of course that's not counting the track and switches,
Right.
buildings and scenery. So
I know one thing. What little bit of time I played with what I have
mhm.
before I start boxing up, I got to get me some of them little magnet release freaking like you got.
Yeah, there's probably about $1,800 just in magnets.
Yeah.
Electric ones, that is. So you know, it does everything. All adds up.
Well, mine will never be any close to that because I want it big but not huge. So I want it to where I can enjoy it. But if something happens, like you know, in your instance, then I got to dismantle it. Man, I was like, oh. Honey, is the insurance paid up? I smell smoke, don't you? Yeah. I used to piss my aunt off with that. She goes, "Are you moving again?" Yeah. You renting or? I said, "No, this one I'm buying."
Ooh.
Hello, everyday. How are you? Good to see
Yeah,
you.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, not bad. It's the first time I've had
You're
you on my
looking well.
panel. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's good. No, thank you. I'll be honest though, it's the early hours of the morning here, and I'm a little bit
Yeah, I was
tipsy.
to say it's wee hours in the morning.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, it's real late
Yeah,
over there.
'cause
Yeah.
I'm Central Time over here, and it's 7:30
Thank you
p.m. So it's got to be what 1.
It's 01:38 here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Thank you
Yep.
for the link, Gaffer. It's good to see you looking so well, Ron. Though I have to say.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nice.
Yeah,
Try and get
every
the
day
mic up
gets
here.
every day gets a little bit better. I'm still a little sore here, but not as much. But all depends on which way I turn too. So
Oh, I
It's
bet.
always a pleasure to have you on the panel, Solus, and it's not. It should not be Ian that should be the only one allowed to have you on a panel. All right?
No, exactly. I do grace other
there we go.
panels occasionally.
K&D Scrapping. Hello, how you doing, Dan? There's a link in Hangouts for you if you want to come up on panel.
What's going on,
And
man?
like, I mean, Solus is up here now. Everyone will want to come on panel.
Oh, as if. Stop.
I mean,
I'm going to try
he's
to
right.
remain a lady, but, you know, alcohol
I
does
mean,
sometimes.
He is right. Dan showed up.
Dan's having
No
a
Dan nowhere, and all of a
fire.
sudden it's like, hello.
Dan shows up anywhere. Anyways, you know, Dan. He's just
Dan was in Ian's earlier as well.
Yeah, I was over at Ian's there watching his stream earlier. So
Oh, were you? I didn't see you. Didn't
Yeah.
sneak into chat.
So hello, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Oh, I think I've got top chat on. Hang on.
See that? Dan showed up and Susan showed up. Jesus. He's hit both sides of the baseball bat.
Let's hope Ian's gone to sleep one off.
Oh, Lord, no.
Ian's gone to bed, yeah.
He'd had a few too many to drink, I think.
Oh, did he?
Isn't always the way for the stream.
Just to be polite about the situation. Yes, a few too many.
It's all in
Hitting
good
the
fun.
sauce, was he?
All in good
just
fun.
a little tad. Just a little tad. Just a little tad.
Yeah,
Had too much.
just a little.
Like Maxwell Smart said, I missed it by that much.
He had been scrapping in the nude earlier on in the day, and he had the struggle shirt on to come up on
Well, you
panel.
sure it ain't?
to
If
run
he
his
was
own
strapping
stream.
in the nude, are you
We
sure
had
it
some
ain't his
wonderful
neighbor that got
photographs.
Yeah, I bet he did. That's a little too much information.
Well, you didn't see the pictures, Ron.
That's a good thing. I don't need nightmares.
Yeah, exactly. I know what's going to happen when I close my eyes tonight.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna jump out of bed. No, Ian, no!
No. Ian and the one-eyed monster is coming after me
Who the
again.
hell's Ian? Now go back to sleep.
It's funny.
Oh,
It was
man.
funny. So, what time is it for everybody there?
It's 7:42 p.m. my time.
Yeah, it's 8:42 Eastern Standard Time where I am. PM.
And it's 10:30, 10:15 in the morning here where I am.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm in Canada, so.
So the day and the night is young for you all, but not for me.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's only as young as you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I keep
I'm
telling
on summer
Gaff all the
holidays
time,
now, so.
He's almost a day ahead of me. He needs to give me the winning lottery numbers, man. I split it with him.
If only it
Yeah,
worked like
exactly.
that. It's like seeing into the future.
The problem with you Americans is I'm not sure what lottery you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot.
How
of
many
them.
lotteries you got going on over there all the time?
Oh, hell. What are you talking about? There's 6 different ones here just for getting a freaking vaccine shot. They enter you into a chance to win $1 million.
Yeah, there you go.
Seriously?
Hey, it works. As soon as we mentioned $1 million for getting poked, the fucking lines are around the corner.
Oh, don't even start me on. Just to be tested for COVID in Adelaide at the moment is a 6-hour journey.
Oh,
There was one
what?
woman who complained on the radio that she went to the local testing facility. 14 hours she was sitting there waiting with 4 kids.
That's no.
And she never got served
Wow.
in the middle of a bloody lockdown. Seriously?
Huh.
I wish the bloody media was this informative about the local cold.
No, they won't.
Crazy.
I mean, all they have to do is say, yes, unfortunately, the common cold has broken out in what's the name? Everyone please avoid that place so you don't get the common cold this week.
Well, you remember when I got a head cold, and that's all I had, people, a head cold with a sore throat. And I even told them when I went up there, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times they tested me for COVID.
5?
5 times. And they kept going, but you're running a fever. And I'm like, well, the last I checked, when you had a sore throat and a cold, you run a fever to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's how your body combats illnesses of that type, is it runs a fever.
I mean, when I had a flu back in the years, before I stopped having flus, I ran a fever then, okay? Fever and headaches. Hello?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's the silly problem about this is, I reckon it's just got to the stage where they've made so many claims about this virus that if they don't start reacting really, really badly about it, they're going to look like idiots
Oh, yeah.
in the long run.
Well,
So
not
that's the
only
only reason why they're doing all this shit.
Well, they already been proved in the lie because they said, yeah,
Are you out of lockdown?
Biden, the Sleeping Joe, got on there and said that most of the cases that were popping up were unvaccinated people. Bullshit. We had 2 of them here that had all their shots, and guess what? They got the Delta variant.
Yeah, and that's what I keep
And they're
telling
in the
everybody.
hospital.
Here in Adelaide, they're doing exactly the same thing. They're saying, "Oh, if everyone gets their shots and everyone goes and gets immunised, this Delta variant won't be such a big deal." And I'll go, "Hasn't anybody told you that the antivirus we've got is for the old strain? This new strain is not even got an antivirus for it yet."
Yep.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
bloody
it
mutating
varies
that bloody quick.
slightly,
They can't
doesn't it?
keep up with the bloody viruses, antivirus.
They
I think that's why they're saying there'll be a booster
Remember,
in
the flu
autumn or
changed
something.
every 2 years.
Yeah, yeah,
Every 2
exactly.
years, the flu changed.
Yeah.
And here's the stupid thing is, they've already told us a year ago that the people who invented this virus strapped it onto a strain of the common cold.
Yep.
What the fuck do you think was going to happen in population if you let something like that out, you half-wits?
Well, actually, they took something in nature that normally only attacked bats and attached it to something that seeks our DNA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then decided, let's go test it on the biggest population in the world, China.
Yeah.
Right
Are you
in the
still
middle of
locked
the
down,
time when
Gaffer?
the Chinese New Year came out.
Yeah, and they all brought it back home with them.
Are you out of lockdown now, Gaffer, or are you still? Did they extend it?
No, we're still locked down until Tuesday. But we don't know whether they're going to extend it until like Monday because, as far as I know, we haven't had any new cases in the last couple of days.
Oh, okay.
So, but they
That's
haven't
good.
actually said whether or not they're going to extend it or not. But at the moment, we're currently locked down till Tuesday. I am an essential worker, so I get to go to work. But the problem is then I have to send my daughter to school because, you know, who's going to look after her while we're at work?
Yeah.
And I work a different shift to my wife. So the only time we actually get to see each other is like for about 10 minutes in the afternoon and then on weekends.
We call that ships passing in the night.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we don't actually see each other because there's no need to. Unless we've got the daughter, but we've been sending the daughter to school because the school's got essential workers care programs at the moment, so that kids can go to school and get what they call an education.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Don't make threats we don't want you to keep, all right?
They're not going through that again. They told people you want to stay home, you stay home, but then, you know, just remember, if you stay home and don't go to work, you don't make no money. We're not going to garnish someone from kicking your ass out if you're not paying your rent. So,
see, that's the problem. They lock the state. They didn't just lock the city because the city had the outbreak, but the whole state has to lock down. So they locked the state down, and yet the landlords and the banks still want their rent and their dues and everything else. Yet nobody's making money because all their businesses are locked down.
Yeah. And that's why they.
I reckon as soon as they do lockdown, all the financial institutions should put a week's hold on for the lockdown.
Is there help there financially?
There is. I mean, we've always got financial help here, no matter what situation you're in. The government's always got some kind of financial help they can give you. So they do have a COVID package that if you've been forced to do lockdown and quarantine and all that kind of stuff, you can apply for a COVID assistance package, which is probably about 2/3 of your wage. But if you're in lockdown only because you're not an essential worker, then you have to take personal leave or sick leave or whatever it is that you've got from your work to be able to take time off.
It's difficult for a lot of people then. It's a big mess.
Yeah, considering we just went through holiday periods, we only just come out of school holidays the week before. So everyone would have went away for their holidays and have no time left over.
Well, the only thing they did here for people is they told the power companies and all that, you can't turn anybody off. and then they and they gave everybody food assistance. But the thing is, like on rental properties, they basically told people during the lockdown they couldn't evict nobody. There was no eviction process.
Same
Okay.
here.
Well, some of them people got 8 to 10 months behind, and all of a sudden that restriction was lifted. Who's going to come up with 10 months rent?
That's the trouble, isn't it? Some will always abuse that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were like, don't worry about paying me. Don't worry about paying me. And then the tie, where they couldn't kick them out was gone. It was like, where's my money?
Well, I have to say,
the irony of our lockdown is most people see Australia is governed on a weekly income. All right, so you do everything budget weekly. We have some that do monthly salaries and some that got fortnight salaries, but most of them are weekly income.
Oh, really?
So you go and you do your budget according to the weekly income. So you go do your shopping once a week, and you pay your bills once a week, and all that kind of stuff. But as soon as you mention 1 week lockdown where you can't go out unnecessarily, you can go out and buy your groceries and essentials like that. People, for some reason, rather go out and empty all the shops of milk and all the shops of toilet paper and all the shops of disinfectant because they might run out in the week that they would normally have done shopping anyway.
Yeah.
It spins me out. So all those people who go do their weekly shopping can't get their essentials because somebody's bloody bought them all out.
Yeah.
We didn't have that problem like it here, but I think the main reason is because our government got together and told them limit everything.
We don't want to know that you're alive, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hi.
I mean, I have to say,
if they wouldn't have been governing stuff here, it would have been the same here, because right toward the beginning of it, people tried to do that, but the shop owners and the city government here said no.
And that's how
you get two, and get the hell out of the line. Yeah.
And unfortunately, our shops didn't do that, so you couldn't get toilet roll for love nor money.
Yeah. Well,
okay, for those,
a lot of them didn't want to do it because they want to make that quick money like that.
For those people in the chat who are asleep, wake up.
Wake up. Oh, you got it.
It's Ian Matthews stripping in his backyard.
What the heck? Oh, I doing flower garden.
That?
Well, it explains why his neighbors were getting sauced, trying to forget that image.
Yeah, there you go.
So hard.
I forgot it's Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Diablo.
I heard about you running down the middle of town with nothing but a banana hammock on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wish.
You wish. See, he ain't denying it.
Yeah, no. Well spotted, Anthony.
I wish.
Look, the doctor, my ride showed up, and the first ride showed up in time to take you there. And the third ride showed up in time, except for they don't have my number right, so she had no way to call me. And it was like 100 yards away. Not even that. And when I started moving, she noticed me. She said, "Are you Mike?" Yeah. I was starting to walk. I was mad. I was going to walk home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's often the best thing to do.
Right. I'm not blaming you.
I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Well, I told people, they said, "Man, usually you would haul off and knock their block off." I said, "Yeah, but I got tired of going to jail and bail myself out over stupid people."
Yeah. Well, I don't blame the lady, but the pre-ride,
Yeah.
Of course, they don't have my number right, and every time I call the other people, because they can't do it there, every time I call the other people, I get hung up on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I click to speak to someone to change it, and then I'm waiting, and 2 minutes later, it hangs up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man. I'm waiting for pizza.
Pizza, yum.
She's at her friend's house. They're having pizza. and I get the leftovers. I hope they got a lot left over. I'm hungry. Yeah.
Good afternoon, dear people, neighbors. Oh, really? Don't forget the bin's going out today. Oh, okay. The bin's going out today? All right, gamer. Gamer's bin's going out, apparently.
Well, Mike.
I haven't actually had dinner, and now I fancy a pizza.
Cheers. This drink's on you. You're the only man I know. His wife goes to see her boyfriend, and you call her friend.
It's actually her friends from school. She's told her friends, just the friends from school. You know?
Yeah, I know. Friend. Yeah. We got you.
Right.
I know who they are. I know where they live.
You know what I tell people? Hey, she's gonna go see her boyfriend. Well, that's less work I gotta do.
At least I get pizza.
Yeah.
Well, you get pizza out of the deal?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you can.
They're watching Hallmark movies.
And he can eat his pizza without. And he can eat his pizza without being out of breath.
Yeah.
One playing Diablo. I'm sitting there. I think, it's done. I'm like, why is my belt so tight? I had it so tight, for outside. So to hold the wallet and everything in there. Why is it so tight? I saw my outside shoes on. Hello there, everyday lady.
Hello.
Everyday lady.
I don't think we've met, actually.
No.
But nice to meet you.
I don't know how to say her Fowler.
Yes, it's not as if she's a lady any other time.
No.
Yeah.
I do try, though.
Everyday Solers. It's exactly as it's spelled.
Yeah.
Like Solers. Everyday Solers.
I get called all sorts, though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
She never gets called late for dinner, though.
Everyday Solers, yep. Or everyday soldier. Hey, everyday soldier, what's going on?
Yeah, I get called soldiers,
Yeah, I'm blind in one hand. I knew not an eye. No D either.
Yeah, Solers. People call me Solers, that's fine.
Yeah, I just don't want to say wrong. But it's great every day.
Yeah, that's fine. Either or.
You didn't sound right.
Are you saying you're doing something every day? Mike?
Come here. Call me. Yeah.
Call me.
Anthony. Kidding. I've hit a brick wall.
Okay. Never a good
I
thing.
went right behind me.
Yeah, we can see the wall behind you.
Yeah.
My neighbor's so sweet.
Never figured out how to get a posh background.
Bring your food again.
Your neighbor's so sweet. Oh, what'd you get?
Chicken with nuggets.
No.
Wow.
Aww.
Oh, ain't that nice?
I love nuggets.
You got 20-year-old nuggets.
I haven't
Yeah. Get that giant pack of tacos.
So you got to read that backwards. That means it's been on the shelf for 2 years. Okay?
A 10-pack of tacos, And then I get them home and doctor them up with the good stuff, Well, I'm not a big fan of Taco Bell. I used to make it at home now with my own stuff. It's way better.
Mm-hmm.
This is back when I was a hungry boy,
We don't have anything.
Go to the bar, stop on the way home, and then get the 10-pack, go home and eat the whole thing,
I'll be right back, Ron.
Every time you say that, remind me of that old Alka-Seltzer commercial where the guy goes, I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember that. I believe I ate the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is what a relief it is.
I was doing Bodine mode then.
Yeah, what was that other commercial with the fucking cow going singing away? Can you imagine how much you love me? Moo 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 moo.
Oh,
it was a barbecue sauce fucking commercial. I fucking think it was Bullseye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you also had the dancing cow singing about Bella, the little Bella cheese deals.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the one I love though is the Wendy's one. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Right after they
Oh.
first come out with the Wendy's, they were testing a new girl, right?
Mhm.
Two majors stayed right there with stopwatches. No one noticed that they didn't put the beef in the burger.
Yeah.
I went back, opened it up, looked, showed the wife. I walked up there, said, where's the beef?
Yeah.
They go, if you fire her, I'm never coming back. It's your fault. You guys are right there.
I tell you to this day who pisses me off about trying to short you on meat, and that's fucking Subway.
Oh yeah.
You got to watch Subway, man, because I've ordered them to pick them up, and I swear to God, it looked like they cut paper thin cuts and put 3 across the whole thing and just shoved a bunch of lettuce in it,
No, yeah.
We go to the one, she lives right by one, or works right by one. But we go to the one over here, closer to me, and she knows the manager. She used to do her change. They don't do change anymore at the bank, but she knows her. And one time, one girl was giving her the lip. That girl don't work there no more.
Yeah.
The manager comes back. You're new. You're fired. Go home. I know this lady.
Like one day in there, and I've been ordering them because I like them. They're chicken teriyakis, And I know on a foot long, because even the manager she told me, when they make a foot long, it's supposed to be 2 of those deals full of that chicken meat. Dumped. One for each side. One for each 6-inch side. Well, I went there one day and I ordered it, and I watched her sit there and divide one deal between the whole foot long. And I was like, no, baby. You get another one and do the same thing again. So I said, your manager told me on a foot long there's supposed to be 2 of those trays of that meat.
Can you count that high? Can you count the 2?
Yeah. Well, you know why they do that? She told me, because I told her what was going on. She said, yeah. She says, I got a few I've got to replace because they're lazy ass. And the reason they start doing that is so they don't have to cut more. Because see, if they stretch it out during their shift, they can dump it on the next guy that have to cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you lazy mo.
One thing I want to order there, tuna.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a wife's favorite, and I've had it. It's okay. The meatball stuff. I'll make my own meatballs. Sorry. It's okay. But that's her favorite. I need to get the, Italian or whatever it's called, or the BLT,
Spicy or the regular BMT,
BMT, yeah, not the BLT. And then it's have them load up with black olive.
Hello, Dan. How you doing?
Hello, man.
Hey, Dan.
Just started raining here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, hi, Dan.
Oh, well, Dan, do me a favor. Just keep it in Sarnia. He doesn't need to go any farther.
That's fine by me.
We
We need it bad.
Hello, B Whistle. How you doing?
We don't have enough mosquitoes, so we got to grow some more.
Oh, you know what I haven't seen?
I can send you 18-wheelers full. I can send you 2 18-wheeler trailers full of mosquitoes if you want them.
I got probably 10 times that amount there.
Yeah.
But every time it rains, it seems to add more to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't standing water. I'm sorry to say, because our ground's been dry for over a week.
Yeah.
So,
We didn't even get any
That's a
rain
myth.
in April.
and earwigs, we have them by the tons also. So, no shortage.
I want to cram about 2 million of them in the back of a box truck and drive all the way up to Alaska and open the door and look at the reaction on their face.
Well, they have mosquitoes in Alaska. You know, they're pretty big though.
Yeah.
They'll carry a cow away. That's how big they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. The further north you get, the bigger stuff is. You know.
I'm impressed you're still alive and kicking there every day.
Only just, to be fair, Dan. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here, so I think I'm.
Yeah, I figured as much because it's 9 here.
Vodka helps.
Vodka helps. It does.
Vodka does help. It won't be helping me tomorrow, but it's helping right now.
Yeah.
It's my holiday, so I'm living it up.
There you go.
A holiday. Oh, you gotta love those holidays.
Yeah.
Magically
exactly.
appear,
No
don't
work
they?
tomorrow.
Well, it's my holiday today. Leave me alone, will you?
I'm on permanent vacation.
There you go.
Well, I work in a school, so I've actually got 6 weeks off now. So I'm like, woo, living it up.
Mhm.
There you
That's
go.
like my friend. He's like, well, I'm on holiday. I said, oh, yeah. He said, yeah, I would celebrate. But he said, no, the problem, every fucking thing's closed.
Yeah. Glad you can join us, B. Wizzle. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, so in about 5 weeks' time, I'll be like, ooh.
Yeah, I guess Go Fish made B Wizzle an intro video, which turned out really, really great. She did a great job on that for B Wizzle.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
That's nice.
Oh, shit. Now what?
Anthony, time to go to work. Time for me to open one up. First one tonight.
Yep. Now that the stream's been going for a little bit, by the way, everybody, Fishy is trying to raise money so she can get her piano tuned. So if anybody wants to make a donation towards her PayPal, you can.
Oh, hell yeah.
Piano tuned.
Is there a link for that?
I've been playing it too much and tuned it out.
Well, it needs a good tune. It needs a good tuning. It hasn't been tuned in a while, so.
Oh, yeah.
They eventually all go on and tune out there. I wouldn't tune the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tune the piano, but you can't tune the bass. Yeah.
How's that camera working on your drone there, Ron?
I tried to get the camera working. I put the SD card in, but apparently when I went back into the owner's manuals, I have to use the app on the phone in order to activate the camera.
Right.
Oh.
So.
In other words, he's saying he ain't been able to use the camera because he's still running the freaking operated, okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the whole things are designed to be hooked up with your phone. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't fly it unless I'm over, if I have 7 satellites or more.
Really?
Yeah, I tried flying it in the house. I can activate the motors, but it won't take off because there's no satellites. Because it's a GPS. It's a GPS drone, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where it is.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'd play that in the house.
No.
Hey,
No.
he pisses the old lady off.
You know, you can make the little kit the ones you can play in the house, but if you want to play in the house, get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the smaller ones that are for the kids. They're like $30, and they even come with a camera on them too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I fly mine in the house from time to time, and the wife bitches at me. Not because I'm flying the drone in the house, because the dog's over in the corner shaking and pissing all over the floor.
Yeah.
Spooking the dog.
I can
Son's got a
imagine.
tiny one.
Yeah, and then she gives me a dirty look the rest of the day. You know, the dog, not the wife. The dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
Make it clear, it's the dog, not the wife.
Then I had to go buy. Her some nuggets and make up. You know?
Yeah.
Sad, you gotta bribe your dog like you do your kids.
Well, the dog is a kid.
Where's the nuggets? Oh, yeah. Anthony had the nuggets thing.
What?
Nuggets?
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Well, Ron, I'm going to say thank you very much for having me up, but it's gone 2 a.m. here, so I really should get myself sorted and get to bed.
All right, everyday. Well, thank you for coming up. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye, everyone.
All right, bye.
And then it was
Don't
just
worry, I don't believe nothing Ron said about it.
2 a.m. and another 4 hours, her kids will be waking her up. So yeah, she better get to bed.
yeah. I can.
What's up,
Oh,
Ken?
Ken.
Hey Ken, how's it going, bud?
Hey, what? I have learned how to make this.
It is hot mustard. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I made some one day, and the wife even tasted. She goes, "Holy shit, that tastes like McDonald's." I said, "Yeah," because I got it from the guy that used to work in the factory that blended this shit, and he told me exactly what's in it.
You know what my grandma used to do? Like Easter when we had ham.
Yep.
Dude, bring a Coleman's mustard, tin of dry Coleman's mustard, mix it with brandy or beer, and man, it's hot. It's hot.
Let me tell you though, it took me 3 weeks to break it down because see, they make it in 800 to 900 pound vats.
Yeah.
Right.
I only wanted to make a small boat. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mathematical equations and shit, so I had to get my son to help me because he's good with all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I need to take this recipe for 800 pounds and turn it into 1 6-ounce boat.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah. Of course, he looked at me and says, "I'd just rather build you a rocket ship to the moon. How's that?"
There you go.
Like, one of my one, the friend I've talked about before, when she was in college, she had a project. You take whole milk. How much water do you have to add to make it 2%? Yeah.
Mm.
She had to do the math with the water.
Yeah.
She figured it out. I forget what she said, though.
All right. Hey, if you feel up to it, Ken, there is a invite and hangouts there for you if you feel up to coming up. I understand you're not well these days, but in case you change your mind, it's there for you
Seth,
and stuff.
don't come in here with all that negative shit.
Yeah, but you want to go watch your Olympics, Seth? Go watch your Olympics. I really don't give a shit. I don't watch the Olympics. I don't care.
Neither am I, because every other one's out there whining about some bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
My wife and a friend are doing watching that.
Fucking embarrassment.
Yeah. I'm impressed that they're even holding them with all this COVID shit.
I don't give a shit about the Olympics. I could care less about the Olympics. There you go.
I don't care about it either. Never watch it.
I don't give a what it boils down to, Seth. I don't give a flying fuck about the Olympics, and I don't give a flying fuck about wrestling either. So there you go.
Yeah.
I like skiing. That's it.
Well, I used to care, but last year and this year, I mean, not last year, the year before and this year,
Right.
I'm like, Jesus, what a bunch of pussies. And sore losers, too.
Yeah.
Christ, man. I got one boo-hoo and she came in third. Hey, you came in third out of all those people. Be happy. Move on.
Yeah, be happy. Be happy that you're the second loser.
No, third loser.
No, the second loser.
But you want to like Ricky Bobby.
No, it should be the second loser.
Yeah, from the top. Yeah, from the top.
Okay,
Yeah.
so second place is the first loser.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You're either first or you're not.
There you go.
That's Ricky Bobby. You're first or you're last.
Yeah, but you know what pissed me off? She threw a tantrum with all that, that libtard bull crap, and then she blamed it on, the equality, and all that crap. But yet you go back to the last one, you see her, she was proud, holding the flag up, and I said, no, you're using that as an excuse because you're a sore loser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast. Glad you're still with us.
Yeah, he was stream hopping too.
Oh, everybody likes to stream hop. I do it I do it too. Stream hop. Go watch here, go watch there, you know.
Checked out old Lord Ian Matthews, see how much he got drunk tonight.
Mhm.
He's always good for a hoot.
Yep. Pretty soon I'll be pond hopping.
Pond hopping.
Yeah, I'll be hopping going across the pond again.
Oh, yeah?
Hmm. On the road again.
Oh,
Do-do-do-do-do.
He meant
I
bridge
said,
hopping.
no.
Okay? He meant bridge hopping.
I still have to hop the pond, which, you know, basically we call it the creek.
The creek.
Yeah, we're gonna cross the creek.
The creek.
He gonna go across the little pond, y'all.
Yeah.
Not the creek, the creek. That's
Yeah, the
what I
creek.
call it. It's the
Right.
creek.
gotta
No,
go
it's
across
the
the
creek
creek.
when it's dry. Okay, when it's dried out, we call it the creek. You know, when there's water in it, we call it the creek.
You can hop that creek, but you can't swim it. It's too
Yeah. You know,
Not at my age.
you know, I go hunting behind the farm. There was a little bitty woods there. You know, I go through along the edge. There's a little creek here. Guess what? It's not a creek. With you know, the drainage tiles making a little creek.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could have had a V8.
Well, I got a little confused in the woods, okay?
Yep.
Hello, Lisa.
Not very big woods either.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it sounds like a creek too.
What are you
Like,
doing
we're
this,
going-
Huh?
When are you doing this?
When I go back to work.
Oh, okay.
So when I go back to work, I'll be.
You're gonna go back on the highway.
Yep. I'm gonna see what they got, and if I don't like what they have, then I'll go elsewhere.
Oh. Yeah. Makes sense.
Don't want to be a trailer jockey no more.
Well, you know, I am missing out on an opportunity of some pretty good money right now.
Yeah, I bet you are.
So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My next door neighbor been driving since all this shit hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen his logs. He's been clearing 7,000 to 8,000 a week.
Well,
And that's a slow week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because they're paying the over the road drivers a little bit better now.
Well, they also have that government subsidy to pay extra because of the pandemic shit.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So hop on
So-
board and boom, because I know when I was over the road, I was doing about $72,000 a year.
In fact, Larry just got back today at 2:30. This week alone, he cleared almost 10 grand.
So if I can get back to my 72 to 80, $85,000 a year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We can be done, man. Because hell, when I was up in Nome, Alaska, I was making almost 148 a year.
But now the dispatchers can't push you to say, well, you got to have it there. I said, well, the electronic log says I'm out of hours.
Yeah. Well, they've been lenient on that too, to a point.
So.
That's what Larry was telling me. There was many a times he went over and they just kind of like, look, looked the other way.
The other way. Oh, there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need that load of toilet paper really desperately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more of this using a rubber pen on your logbook anymore.
No, that's gone.
Yeah, those days are gone. It's one of the reasons why I left that, because I was just running myself too ragged, and it's just like, and I'm trying to get around everything. Is now that the electronic logs come out, guess what? I'm out of hours. Too bad.
Yeah. Where you at? Park. Why do you park? Because the fucking machine on the dash said park.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want my truck to shut off in the middle of traffic, and I've got to explain to the DOT why I did not park when I'm supposed
especially
to.
when you got a state trooper going, get that piece of shit out of the way. Oh, sir, I can't. It won't start.
Yeah, it's not going to let me start.
Yeah. Well,
Here, let me get my dispatch on the phone. You cuss her out. Maybe she'll send you the code.
back when I was a kid, one of the kids' dad down the street was a truck driver. So that, you know, they took the test for the truck driving skills.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't pass it. You know why? Because he couldn't read.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I saw him 10 years later. Yeah. He quit drinking, and then either he went to the library, and they taught him how to read. Totally different man. He looked younger than when I knew him. And that's when I was 40 I met him at the clinic.
I worked construction with a guy for almost 5 years before I realized. I called him one day. He was marking his tape. And I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. That man been doing carpenter work for 22 years. Couldn't read a fucking tape measure.
Ooh. Yeah.
He'd measure he'd measure the area and then mark it on, and because I always seen him, he had a little rag and a little bottle of, 91% alcohol, and I couldn't figure out what the hell for. And then I always noticed I was like, damn, that motherfucker cleans his tape measure a lot. Well, he wasn't cleaning the tape measure. He was taking the marks off so he can mark that.
Yeah.
So
when I was welding, I was working with a guy at my building. Just me and him. And he's a good welder. And one day, I'm looking, and he's over there measuring, He's like leaning way down. Like, what are you doing, Rick? He goes, I'm legally blind. That's what. Oh, no one told me. Yeah. So, he got that way? His grandpa burned his eyes with the welder when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And he didn't know any better. He was like 3 or something.
Most people don't give a rat's ass. That's why.
Well, he didn't know not to look,
Well, I know, but someone should have taught. When I had my shop going all the time, and I was welding, my kids were told to stay the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at the pretty light. Don't look in the door. Don't look in the window. Go play. Get away from the shop.
I've been playing burned a few times. It hurts
Yeah.
like
that
hell.
Never
You
look
must
into
just
the
bury
eyes
your
of
head
the
in the
sun,
sand.
but Mama, that's where the fun is. Yeah. Well, that's like a guy. I spent 2 weeks with him trying to teach him to read a tape measure. He got pretty good at it, but finally I stopped at Harbor Freight one day and I got him one of those tape measure for dummies, marks all the quarters on it and stuff, Yep.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, even though that's marked on there, pay attention, and eventually you'll know what each one of them marks are without having to have it, showing on the tape,
Yeah. Well, when I was setting up doing our tolerance of the 1/8 of an inch, right?
Yeah.
They kind of liked me because I was taking it down to the 30 seconds a lot of times.
Yeah.
I learned to read a tape measure really well.
Hello, Flowbeck. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
At first, I didn't need one at all. Just make a little thing compared to doing the big one.
Just out of curiosity, Ron, what does it cost to tune a piano nowadays?
Depending on the tuner, I guess anywhere from $200 to $300.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's not cheap.
No, I was going to say that ain't cheap at all.
No, it's not cheap. They got to come in and tune it and do everything, do a lot of work, play around with it.
I've seen how pianos are made.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff inside there.
And
You peel the back off, and there everything is. It's like a big harp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it all depends what kind of piano it is too. Every piano is different too. They're all built differently. You've got uprights, you've got your baby grands and shit, right? So
that's different. Like if she's got just an upright piano, what she's been playing, that one's got the big harp in the back of it.
Yeah.
Weighs about 800 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pianos ain't the lightest thing to move either. I
used to work for a moving company. We did baby grands, and holy shit, those things are heavy.
Out the window on a crane.
You ever notice? I work for North American Van Lines here in the States. You know what I always notice? Those some bitches that have those big fucking gigantic fucking grand pianos. They always want it. They always want it in a spot that fucking God himself wouldn't put that bitch there.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I mean, even God would look at him and go, "Hey, I ain't a fucking miracle worker, okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you park that thing right there and build the house around it.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, Flowback. Doing really good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good too.
Yeah, it was this big 3-story house. And when you walked in the front double doors, which had double doors, so it was easy getting in, but they had a staircase that went like this on each side and went up, and there was a little deck up here. She wanted that piano up there, okay?
Yep.
On a staircase that was barely big enough for me and Ron to walk side by side on, okay?
Yeah.
When you got to get the little mini crane in the foyer there to raise it up. And
Oh, no. We had to put one up on that deck that actually had to leg bolt it into the actual floor.
okay.
Lift it up, put it up there, and then we had to repair, and then we had to leave the pin up on the side to repair the floors.
Yep.
And the marble tile that we had to drill through to anchor that fucking crane.
Wow.
Yeah. But this way, it ended up costing $3,000 to move that piano from there up to there. $3,000.
But that piano's worth about $10 million. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm just
Right.
saying. Yeah. But that's
Well,
why I said
$3,000.
we told the woman. We told her, well, we can get it up there, but between the damage of the floor with the crane on that, it's going to be about $3,000. She's like, okay.
Yeah, $3,000. Yeah, okay. I got a $10,000 grand piano. You want $3,000? Yeah, no problem. Chump change here.
Let me go get my change first. I'll be right back.
we
More dollars.
one apartment building where the legs, literally you had to take the legs off, so because they only had freight elevators and they wouldn't fit in the freight elevator, so you had to take the legs off. So we're disassembling the damn thing.
Yeah, well, that's
They
like
didn't
us.
bring it down.
We had one of those robot walkers to get it up the steps, but we had to take the top rail and all the sides still, just so the piano wouldn't. Yeah. We basically demolished the staircase, got it up there, put the staircase back, and then repaired the floor, the marble tile.
Right. It's always a treat with those stupid things, man. Where it was, you asked the person, well, how does it play? Well, I don't know. I don't play it. It's just for looks.
Yeah. Oh, no. Get this. When we got it all done and said, got the stairs put together, she was standing down there looking up, go, I don't know if I want it there now. My boss looked at her and said, ma'am, it's done. You done signed off. We got paid. You find another company. We out.
Get out of here, boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he had to pay 5 days for 4 of us to stay in a motel room and come back each day to do the work.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it cost him money. Yeah. He made extra money, but most of that went into our lodging, our meals, because every day he was there, he had to pay us per diem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Plus our normal pay.
Somebody had to pay it.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. What we had to do with all that extra work, he barely broke even on that job. Even though she paid extra, he barely broke even after costs and expenses and all that. Yeah.
Well, there's expenses that show up that you don't know that are going to happen. So.
Oh, in a heartbeat, especially when you got to put 4 guys up in a motel and feed them.
You know what I told you? Hire the Three Stooges next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, man! When she was like, I don't know, she's like, I don't like the look of it up here. I might not want it there. And he gave every competitor's name to her, but his. He said, "Here's Allied. Here's Free Brothers Moving."
We can
There you
make
go.
all here. And North American, too.
Well, that's who we were, North American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old Private Fleet building is now North American. And my mom knew them because it was right by the ice cream store. And every once in a while, because they had storage in there too, every once in a while, the guys at the corner say, Margaret, we got some really good deals for you. It's going to be a sale. Well, you get first dibs on them. We're beerware. You got first dibs on it. Real cheap. We still have some of those pans. They're still good.
What the hell?
They were like brand new when we got them. From the time I was a kid all the way to when she died, they're still good. Every once in a while, you get a little rib come loose,
Don't mind me. Google Hangouts all of a sudden blew up on my screen here, and I don't know why.
Yeah. It happens to me, too.
It had something you needed to know.
No.
Yeah.
There's never there.
I thought maybe.
No. That's that strobe brainwashing light.
Hey, I had enough of that when I was a kid, man. My eyes are good for that. Those strobe lights.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get the light organs that look like speaker boxes, but they're lights, and they went with your stereo. So the louder the music, the better and brighter they went.
Yeah. I do have
seen in the last few years lightning bugs.
Mm.
Especially this time of year.
But anyway, Susan tried to hook up with me on Hangouts, but for some reason it didn't go through. So.
Oh.
Well, I was going to say, you want lightning bugs, come down here.
Yeah, we got fireflies down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
I'm just saying right now, for some reason, they're actually even earlier this year here because I was outside in the backyard last night and it looked like a damn star cluster in my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we used to catch them as kids, they write our names on the sidewalk with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, for those of you who would like to help go fish out, so if you want to donate and help her out trying to get her piano tuned, I do have her PayPal pinned to the top of the chat.
Cool.
So
I've had money, I do it.
So $5, $10, $20, anything, even $1 will help. So, but anyways.
Where does she live?
In North America.
She in Cuba, man. She in Cuba.
She's in Minnesota somewhere.
Oh, okay.
That's I just
neighbor. Iowa, Minnesota's right next to me.
Yeah, Minnesota's right next to everybody.
Wow.
It ain't next to me.
No, but it's
it's a ways.
Well, it's next to it is next to Canada, which is basically attached to Canada, and I'm on the other end. So
yeah. So she's closer to me than you.
Minnesota.
No, she's probably 12 hours away from me, 11 and a half hours away from you.
See, closer.
I'll be real close if I move to Windsor. It'll be only 10 hours away.
Warmer there too.
Where, in Windsor?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to live in Windsor.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be going down to Tecumseh, which is outside of Windsor. I'm looking for a new wood stove for my garage. So
More, yeah.
somebody down there's got one, and it almost looks like the one I used to have on the farm before I sold it to move here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have hung on to it. But didn't know it was going to be heating the garage. So.
Yeah. What's a live deal?
The stove I got right now is a wood stove, a fireplace insert. It's not designed to go 24/7 all winter long.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't get enough wood in it to last all night. That's why I've been getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go back outside, reload it.
Yeah,
Right.
when I was in Missouri, she had one of those.
So
And every night I'd be over there getting the tinder for the next day ready because it was cold in the morning. What are you doing? I don't want it cold, so make it tender. You know.
My rule is you light it once and then it goes out at the end of that season.
Yeah. Well,
Lit up in the fall, goes out in the spring.
I've never cleaned a chimney before, but I learned how that year. Before we lit it, you know.
Well, if you're relighting it all the time, yeah, you create a shitload of creosote.
Yeah.
Because if the heat's too cool, that's all it's doing is creating creosote. Your chimney has to be kept at a 200 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter to keep the creosote out. So,
yeah.
And the less elbows you have, the better, because then you get a better draft.
All right.
Yeah, it's a learning curve if nobody knows. Like a lot of people, just put a wood stove in. Yeah, well, if you light it up once or twice a year, you're gonna be fine. You know, but I heated an old 250-year-old farm there for 28 years.
This guy I used to work with, he put a wood stove in his house and it fell through the floor. He built a house. Too thin. He was like half inch plywood where you should be needing 3/4 or something. I don't know. But it went right down.
Right.
Everybody warned him, but he wouldn't listen.
Sounds like he didn't have the proper floor joists put in there.
You're right. Or use 2x4s instead of,
2x10s.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, like I said, that farmhouse we were in there is 250 years old. It was all rough cut lumber. It wasn't even 2 inches, like 2.5 inch thick. All rough
Up there.
cut. You could see all the cuts because it was done by hand with a chisel,
Yep.
Some
All
still had the bark on it.
if I could show you, all the timbers up here was actually used to rave up the concrete foundation. And then they used them for the rest of the house. They didn't waste nothing back when this was built. And now the wood is rock hard.
Well, even the barn we had, there wasn't a nail used to put all the beams together. It was all dowel.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the way my old shop back there is built. There's not a nail or screw in. It's all dowel, wood dowels and glue.
Yep. Well, there's no glue either because they with our climate, it had to breathe, right? We have 4 seasons.
Well, yeah, but we don't have that problem here.
No, I know.
Here it's hot, warm, and hot as hell.
Yeah.
And it gets windy every once in a while.
Hit down my boats, okay?
Yeah.
Not Florida, he says. Not golf course. Nicole says not Florida. So,
Yeah, he's in Florida. I don't know how far away he is from Florida Scrapper or Shark Scrapper. I mean, there's Florida Scrapper too. There's a bunch of them down there in Florida. Competition.
The funny thing is, I've been going in that building since I was 12 years old, and I still sit there and just look and wonders how they got that thing up with no screws, no nails. And that thing has been here almost 200 years.
Yep.
Been through, I can't count how many Category 4 or 5 hurricanes, and it's still standing.
Because it was built right.
When those 2 hurricanes came here last year, every new house that's around my subdivision had no tops. I ain't talking about shingles. I'm talking about the entire freaking roof structure. Gone.
Yeah. Trusses
my house and my building still out there going, hi, guys. Because my neighbor's like, we didn't even lose a shingle. I said, one, I don't have that shitty-ass architect shingles, they call them, because a fucking 60-mile-an-hour gust can rip one of them thin paper back motherfuckers off.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hear someone say architect shingles, run. Just go, hell no, run. Tell them you want old school 3-tab fucking shingles and leave it at that.
The good old
real nail.
That's what we got here. 3-tab.
Yep.
But ours has to deal with the winter too, so it's a little different, probably a little.
Yeah. We don't have all that. Have to worry about snow load and all that shit. Yeah.
But a lot of people are going to steel around here now. Looks like
I don't
shingle.
blame them. I would too.
Yeah,
Around
steel
here,
roofs
that's
are the thing because all they do is just basically they don't even tear the old shingles off the roof and they're gonna put a steel
no,
roof.
they
They
just
just
run
strap it.
boards across it to give it a
Yep, they
gap.
just strap it
Just
and then
strap
put
it
the
down.
steel roof on top of it. Boom,
Yep.
done.
Done. Yep.
Yeah, they have to put strip runs on it to give it a gap so it can
Yeah.
breathe.
Yep.
Yep,
Strapping.
yep. They just strap the roof and boom, just done.
Yep. I've seen them. They just did the house catty corner across the main road from me, and they came out like 6:30 in the morning, started unloading. And about 7:30 they got started. By 3:30 they were picking up, and leaving. It was done. Of course, there was 12 of them out there, so they were hooking and booking it.
It's like a Mennonite build.
Yep.
They do it in a weekend.
Well, that's what we have here, Amish and Mennonite. They do most of that work.
Yep.
Well, between them and the Spanish, because we got a lot of Spanish people here too. So.
All right, I got to use the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Good. Grab me a beer while you're up.
When I was in Florida, I went down there in December. By the end of December, they blamed me for the 18-degree weather that we were having. It was my fault.
It probably was.
It was. Well, I brought from Wisconsin.
I remember as a kid, we used to live way out in the country, and there was a lot of Amish around us. And man, I remember as a kid, we used to go sit and watch them. They would have the frame done in a day. The next day, they would come out and close that thing in. But you got to realize there'd be anywhere from 150 to 200 and something people doing the work.
Oh, yeah.
And they all know what they're doing.
All the women would be cooking and making a picnic deal out there for them.
Yep.
And all the men were just slinging hammers, man.
Men and the young boys.
Yep.
The older boys, not the young boys.
And cut every one of them boards and them 4x4s without one electrical tool.
Oh, yeah, it's all hand tools.
Yep. The old two-man saw.
Exactly like you said, Mike. The hand saws, but those things are very good sharp. They would cut faster than an electric tool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've watched them Amish cut through a 4x4 with a handsaw faster than I could with a fucking chop saw.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that one little Mennonite guy. You got to watch that. He uses one of them Japanese double-sided deals because someone bought that for him one time to try, and he loves that thing. That little Japanese saw. You ought to see him cut 2x4s and 2x6s, man. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, but you got to know how to keep the edge.
And I tell people, he's not a big old muscular dude. His arms are no bigger than this.
You don't have to be. You got to let the tool do the job.
Do the job, yeah. Like you said, you're supposed to guide it, not make it work.
That's right. If you're pushing it, then it's not doing the job.
Right. Oh, I see people do that with electrical saws all the time. They're over there just checking.
Or even chainsaws. I watch guys do that with chainsaws. They're like standing on them. I said, look at my saw. I just lay it on the wood, right through it. You got to keep it tuned up.
You got to sharpen your blade every fucking cut. Yeah.
Don't sharpen it. You just tune it up. Tune it up. That blade should last you a couple days easy.
I've seen guys do that with chainsaw, and I walk up and I said, "Let me see that," and I run my finger backwards. Don't even pull. I'm like, bro, when's the last time you sharpened it? Oh, I wait till it goes out and I buy a new one. I'm like, dude,
really?
Every job site, that should be the first thing you do is either put a new chain on it or sharpen it.
Yep. Touch it up.
Yeah.
I said, no wonder you're burning motors up.
I did that in landscaping too. Yeah. Every morning before I went out and did the grass cut, blades are tuned up.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of
I don't know why people don't do it, because if you learn the angle, you lay that thing in there and you pull it one more direction 3 times, you're done.
Yep. You have to save money.
Yeah.
And everybody's grass is different around here. Like there's got to be about 100 different styles of grass, and every grass cuts a little different. So your blades have to be sharp every morning before you get into anything you do.
That's why I love my little 4-inch battery operated side grinder.
No, you got a new one.
I lift that son of a bitch up on its side and have someone hold, that one wheel, and I get down there.
Yeah.
But like you said, I never have any uneven cuts. That yard looks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell.
If it's Augustine or Bermuda grass.
And you got to listen to your tool. If it sounds a little wanky, something's not right.
Yeah.
Like my neighbor's.
That's what she said. Listen to your tool.
Yeah. That's right. I was like my neighbor. She was down there cutting her grass, and the whole time she's doing it with a push mower, and the motor on that push mower was going. And she's like cussing it, and I said, "You mind if I look at that for about 5 minutes?" She said, "Yeah." So I took that fucking bow off, and I knocked all the trash out of the bottom of that son of a bitch, took a little pipe cleaner and went through the hose, put it back on, put it back up there, tightened it up, put some fresh gas in there. I said, stop leaving gas in it.
Right, Gulf Coast. You're good, buddy. Don't work too hard tomorrow.
She's like, why do you still leave gas in it all before? I said, yeah, but that was before they started putting ethanol in it. Stop leaving gas sitting in it all winter.
Yeah.
Drain that shit. And then if you're worried about the everything drying out, I said, drain the gas, run it till it's out, and then put a little bit of stabilizer in it, crank it a few times, and just leave it. Don't put no gas. Don't do nothing else,
Hey, Dave Lopez.
Or go buy some of that lab-made fuel and put in there to sit in the winter, But I don't even do that. I just dry them out and throw a little stabilizer in it just to keep the, everything wet,
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave. I sent you a invite over on Twitter there, Mr. Dave Lopez. How you doing?
Hey,
Hope everything's going good for you, brother.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Doesn't he have a new puppy?
Dave Lopez, not Dave Larson.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Dave Larson's got a new puppy.
Close enough.
There's the other DL.
I forever got them messed up, both of them together. They know it.
I don't know how you get those two guys confused.
Because they're both named Dave.
All right, okay. So they're both named Dave, and both their last names start with an L.
Dave's not here.
Yeah, Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, yeah.
Yep. Dave
I watched it again last night.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah. Dave. I can't.
What are you doing, Dave?
Yeah.
I don't recommend you disconnect me, Dave.
Dave, I can't allow you to do that, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be going on Steve's. I never trust a man named Steve.
First time a ship computer tells me that, I'm going to say, I have one more question. I'll leave you alone. And you'll be like, what's that, Dave? Where's the fucking escape pods? I'm out.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what the wife said to me the other day? I told Alexa to be quiet with rude words. And she goes, stop it! I paid for that. You're going to break it.
All right, Dave, sounds good. You go check with your manager, the boss.
Well,
and let me know what she says.
At least he didn't say go check with the old bag. I was gonna tell my buddy, hey, you going with me tomorrow? He go, well, and I'm like, well, shit, get in there and ask the wife you can get your balls out of her purse.
Well,
Hey, Christy.
Welcome back, Christy.
Glowing green. I didn't know why. I thought she was spying on it. She had an alert. There was a 2-year thunderstorm warning. That's why.
Yeah.
I never saw that before.
Well, that rain was short and sweet.
Your item has been delivered.
Well, it's been nice for the last 3 or 4 days where it was nice and cool.
Yeah, not bad. But come Sunday, she's gonna go right back up again.
Well, I know. I noticed that was going up again today when I stepped out the door this morning. It's like, oh, it's getting hot and humid. No, time to turn the air back on.
I got mine on.
81.
Open.
It's dark out. And we have haze. I tell you what, from Canada, the haze is from Canada. The burning fires. Yeah.
The burning fires all over the place, Mike.
Yeah.
I know, but this particular batch of haze coming from up by you guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, straight up, you know.
Oh yeah, we had a smoke advisory down here. It says hazy and smoky. I'm like, oh yeah, the fires from northern Canada coming down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, in northern Ontario, we don't usually get them.
Yeah.
I still like
Yeah,
that. Even though it's kind of mean, that one guy was mean was funny as shit. He had that smoke rolling over like clouds, and in the middle you seen an image of look like Jesus dancing, and all of a sudden you start hearing the song "Burn, baby, burn, it's go fire."
Yeah.
I was like, that's just so wrong, but accurate, but just so wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a sense of humor for something like that.
Well, if you
you
look at
heard-
cloud long enough, you're going to see Jesus.
Well, you heard the big stink now. You know that memorial they had of George, what the hell was his name? Floyd?
Floyd, yeah.
Yeah, the one that got killed by the cops and shit.
Mhm.
And they did a big memorial on the side of this big brick building, okay?
I got hit by
Light-
lightning.
Yeah, but the thing is, no one bothered to tell anybody. Brick is non-conductive, okay? So for lightning to hit the wall like that, and just the outer wall, not the inner wall, because you remember it's a dual wall fire building. Only the outer wall got exploded outward with that kind of force, and it didn't even touch the back inner wall. Okay?
Right.
And bricks do not conduct electricity, okay? Not very good at all. And for it to hit like that and explode like that, somebody was pissed.
Yeah. It was an act of God.
No,
It's just one of those things.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of that.
Just like crop circles.
Yeah. Well, after my boss and me had a disagreement, I got fired.
Hoppy croppy circles.
Ham radio shop right next door, across the way. It's across the gully, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming back from fishing, and I saw this big giant lightning bolt come down. And I'm like, wow, that was huge. Not knowing any better. 2 hours later, he called me crying.
Yeah.
Electrical, the lightning bolt hit that antenna and ricocheted and hit the roof, peak of his roof. Started his whole shop on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, burn it to the ground.
Well, the weirdest thing I ever have, I have a tower between the house and the shop. And there's an Antron 99 up there with a ground plane, okay? Been up there for years. Lightning hit that, come all the way down the tower. You can see it on the security camera. It lit that tower all the way to the ground. For 2 days, I could walk back there between the shop and that tower. Every earthworm was out of the ground.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looked like something out of a Stephen King movie, you know? They were all running.
We used to do that when we were kids. The night before fishing, we'd wet, let's say, 6x6 patch of grass in the backyard. We get a coat hanger, attach it to electrical cord, and plug it into the wall. Stick it in the ground, plug it in, and watch them all come up.
Yeah.
And we'd have enough to go fishing the next day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could have went out there with a snow shovel and just
scoop
in a wheelbarrow.
I forget what year it was, but a lady had her basement wall cave in, right?
Yeah.
Guess what's on the other side? Big giant goblin night crawler.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep your wall in. Night crawler.
Yep.
Oh, a big pod. Yep.
Yep. Jackpot. But that's when you hung a sign with an arrow pointing in the basement. You said bait shop, now open.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
5
A lot of
bucks a
people
buck.
went over there and got the one.
Yep. There's always little tricks you have to do to get yourself some free bait, you know.
Right?
Free bait.
Oh, I know that very next day, man, there was still a bunch of them out above the ground, and the birds were happy as hell.
Oh, I bet.
I swear to God, they were going, buffet, buffet, buffet.
Yeah.
It's a buffet. I still
Yeah,
like
you're going to kill when spring is here when the robins start picking worms. So.
But
I
those
still like
original-
the heavy set comedian that died, I can't remember his name. He said, why did they call it a buffet? It's a buffet.
Yeah.
One buffet, 2 buffets.
His name ain't Warren.
He was a good comedian, but he was overweight.
The buffet.
Then he lost weight to get healthier, and he died. Go figure that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
He got down pretty good on his weight. He was looking good, and all of a sudden,
That's why I say change isn't always good.
yeah. Well, they said what happened was he lost weight too fast, and he developed a lot of blood clots that he didn't know he had, and then they all released into his lung, and what they call that,
a pulmonary embolism.
Right.
I've had those. They hurt.
Yeah, that right there killed his ass. He got healthy just so he could die of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ain't that this shit, man?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
He said, you sound like you're upset about it. And I said, well, yeah, that's kind of shitty. It's like cleaning a gun and you accidentally pull the trigger and blow a hole through your foot because you just forgot that one fucking bullet in the barrel.
Yeah.
Like,
or you clean the gun and you go to fire it and it blows up in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do not use wet gas to light a fire when you're camping.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, Dave Larson. Good to see you.
You're not going to get the wood lit. It'll burn, 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 and then it'll go out.
Yep. My friend Jack Reacher, that crazy son of a bitch was pouring gas. Now it was in the middle of August, okay? The hottest part of the fucking summer. And I've seen him light a newspaper and he starts walking toward the pile. I said, bro, throw that thing. No, I'm going to go over there. I said, put a rock in it, light it, and throw it. I got it. He lights the newspaper 5 foot from the pile of logs. He just dumped 2 gallons of gas.
Hey, Dave.
Okay?
What's going on, everybody?
Hey,
Hello,
Start
Dave.
white gas or real gas?
Hello,
But anyway,
Christy.
as soon as he lit the newspaper, he was 5 foot from the pile. You seen the bit go, and you heard. He's
How's your mom,
fire
Dave?
on his face and beard. He's like, "What the hell happened?" I said, "Bro, it's in the middle of August. It's 102 degrees out here, and you just pour 2 gallons of gas on that pile and then try to light it 5 foot from it. You're an idiot."
Yeah. Inside.
Yeah, I said, you just smell all those fumes. That's called fumes, vapor. Okay, that's what explodes. Okay.
Yeah. What's worse than gasoline is white gas. You know, Coleman fuel.
Yeah.
Do not do it. You don't get the fire lit anyway.
Yeah, you can't even find white gas around here anymore.
Mom's good. Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad Mom's good.
Yeah, she's doing better.
What is that, KD?
Oh, that's good.
what you eating?
Barbecue pork leg and Simon do.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, I had barbecued rotisserie basket ribs for my dinner tonight.
Yeah, shut up. Mr. Ass.
Yeah, see, he had barbecue ribs, and 2 ladies are looking for 2 Pekingese, okay?
I'm waiting for the pizza to come.
We had halibut and fries.
Oh, halibut, yeah.
Damn it, you guys are making me more
Patty
hungry.
leftover.
I'm supposed to be losing weight.
Damn, here comes Dave.
You can lose weight and still eat moderately, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Right, Anthony?
Oh,
Yeah, I think I might go to the grocery store and see if I can pick up a couple of Cornish hens to put on the rotisserie
Yeah. There you go.
and baste them in Guinness beer.
Have you seen the prices of Cornish hens lately?
No.
not yet, but you will.
Well, that's the same way with me. I hadn't paid attention to them either, and I was like him. I was like, well, you know, I'm hungry for some Cornish hen. I went in there and I looked. I was like, okay, now I know why I ain't had them for so long. Next.
Ain't that hungry.
I'll go boil me an 8-year-old fucking rooster, okay?
Yeah. I'd rather eat, horse meat than pay that much, right?
Well, no, the rooster, the 8-year-old rooster, I just walk in my neighbor's backyard, grab him, and go.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like that trying to deal with duck. Don't do it with duck.
Yeah.
Don't do it with duck.
You know what I really want to eat right now? Quail.
Quail.
Hey.
Yeah, quail.
Keep it the minimum.
I had quail one time. Somebody else shot it, not me. They shared it with everyone.
As long as he didn't have too much buckshot in it.
You know what always?
No, they didn't even.
When somebody goes in the backyard and they say, "Hey, why's that little chicken over there got cones on the side, hanging upside down?" I said, "That's not cones, man. That's where you throw the chicken in head first, that way you can grab them. That way he don't run all over the yard and you got to chase him with no head, okay?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and watch him try to fly at the same time.
Yeah. Yep.
Hi,
Hello,
Seth.
Seth.
Mr. Larson, Seth.
Well, that's the good news. When
Wow.
I'm moving, I can have my chickens again. See, here I can't have chickens, but where I'm moving to, I can have chickens.
Oh, you got chicken. Go and get yourself some fresh eggs. Have fresh eggs in the morning.
Fresh chicken on Sunday.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, wait a week. Let it lay a week's worth of eggs first.
Well, no, the layers, I usually leave them alone until they not laying. And then, it's kind of like that little cartoon. Now it's pot pie time.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken pot
There you go.
I know my favorite cartoon as a kid. That's Mickey Bill.
Yeah.
Popeye.
I'm talking about Chicken Run. I don't know
I
if
seen
you
a
ever seen
cartoon
that.
we were drawing on Facebook the other day where the chicken was in the grocery store buying a dozen eggs because she can't lay anymore just to keep herself alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The expense is worth my life, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna hold your my ass.
That's pretty funny.
Whoa, what just happened?
I don't know.
She buys our eggs.
I don't know. What just happened?
Cheaper.
I didn't do it.
I see Christy's got company for dinner.
That's our eating companion.
Mm-hmm.
That's that one that sits over there. I know she's gonna drop some.
I know.
Wait.
I try not to have her eat table food.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean, Dave? Like that? Oh, because I'm alive?
Yeah, Dave's got a puppy video. Make sure you all go over there and check out the puppy. Cute little puppy too.
No, he accidentally deleted Seth's comment.
Oh well, it happens. Accidents do happen.
I need a link. I don't know if I have Dave. Can I get a link? It won't be hard.
Give me a minute. Mike, I'll send it. We see it, Dave.
Yeah, thanks,
There it
Dave.
is. There it is. There's the link.
Mr. Larson's on it.
Of course, it's his new
Oh,
baby.
I
He wants to show people his new baby.
Aww. It's a cute little dog.
Yeah, it's eating squirrel.
Yeah. You know, looks like a dog. It does look like a squirrel. All right. I'll take
Give me
the
1 second.
please watch the lead. Crazy cat. Puppy. People love it. Anyway. When
I've been trying on the hunt for a new puppy. It's been a year.
All right. I'll be back.
Okay, Ron.
I'm cold.
And yes, Dave, I watched it. I sent it to everybody I know that loves puppies, especially that puppy.
Did you get
Yeah.
I bet.
Yep.
That was funny. People are stupid, okay? I watch a video. This guy pulls a knife, and he's aiming it toward the other guy, going, "Get out, I'll fucking kill you." And the other guy sitting in the car. You see the other guy, and the girl's off to the side filming what's going on. He's standing in front of the car with a knife. "Get out of the car, I'm gonna fucking cut you." And you see the guy in the car going, puts it in drive. And then you hear this woman on the sidewalk go, "I can't believe he ran over him." I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I would have done it a long time ago.
Pretty much. Anthony, did you see that
Stand in
video?
front of me and wave a knife, and I'm sitting behind a 2,500 pound fucking weapon. Good going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not
I'll
only
do the same thing.
battering ram. Did you, Anthony? Did you see
But
that
to
video?
hear the girl's voice, "I can't believe he ran over," and I'm thinking, well, you're retarded too.
Oh shit! That
What do you want to do? Get out of the car and get stabbed?
She ain't a rock.
Oh, pardon. Oh, so sorry. You're in front of my vehicle and you have a knife. I'm going to get out and you can have it.
Well, you hear the guy "I did blow my horn. I warned him."
You get 2 beeps. That's it.
Well, that's like with the price of bullets going up so bad. Now everybody's got signs on the fence, and due to extreme price increases on bullets, there will be no warning shots.
Oh, I love that. That one's one of my favorites.
That word, every bullet's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites, Anthony, is if you trespass on my property, you'll be shot. Survivors will be shot again.
Yeah. Yes, no, survivors will be shot twice.
Yeah.
So that means
Just to make sure.
that means that they was in Anthony's backyard reading that sign.
Yeah. No.
No, see,
Well,
Anthony,
I totally agree with the cost of bullet. Cause like for my 40s, I normally pay like 38 cents a bullet, 25 cents if it's a reload, you know.
Yeah.
And right now, the reloads themselves are going for 69 cents a bullet, and the new ones are going from 89 to $1 a bullet.
yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, the thing is, they couldn't stop the guns and the bullet manufacturers. So now what they did, they made it to where materials are harder to get. So now they're trying to make the price to where most common and poor people can't afford the bullets for their guns.
There'll always be at the back of somebody's van sales.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, when you make the materials harder to get, you make the price go up.
Yep.
And it hurts the guy trying to protect himself because now he can't afford to, you know, I still buy them, but a lot of people, they were doing good to pay a quarter a bullet, more or less $1 a bullet.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like the box, I usually buy
one rifle.
the Russian bullets that I like to use. I usually buy a box of those, and they used to be $8.89 a box or 50 count box. But same box right now is $28.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think we can get it for like around that price here too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they made the raw materials hard to get. And when I say they, I mean China.
Yeah.
Because even the mines here, people, I hate to tell you and break your little heart, is owned by China.
Yep.
That was all the collateral for the stimulus that you got to spend.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm just saying, Nate, when you hear the United States borrow money from China, which they have done 4 times already, you have to get it. You have to put collateral, and that's usually government-owned land, which happens to be most of the mines.
That's how you put a monopoly.
Yep.
Barter and trade.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even
bought with our own greed.
Yeah, I can't even price a bullet for my 44 right now because I can't find any 44.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find any of those.
I haven't found any 44. I haven't found any 45. I found a couple 9mm.
I got 2 AK-47s. There's no more than a fucking paperweight right now.
Oh yeah,
can't find a single bullet to go in it.
No, you can't find it. You can't find 7.62 anymore right now.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I said they're wall decorators right now. That's about all they're good for.
My brother, when he was still alive, went and bought a Mosin the God. A Mosin. Yeah.
Well, I got
came
one.
with 7.62.
Yeah.
And then he went crazy buying bullets.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. One of them's got 2 bullets in it. And I picked with the wife. I told her that's for emergency. She said, "What's the emergency?" I said, "One for you and one for me."
Oh, Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
I need to get my wood burner and put in there. Suicide pack emergencies only.
Yeah.
Another one, Anthony, I don't know if this is happening in your area, but another one that's hard to find over here is 38. Over here, like
they're getting
nobody.
scarce here. We still have some places still have them, but they are getting scarce. Well, the biggest thing is the price on them. The reason they still have them because people refuse to pay that kind of money for them.
Well, I mean, a box of you have to line up at Walmart in the morning when the delivery gets there, and I had to go get dog food. So I was waiting, and one of the associates I know, I said, "Hey, how much is a box for 38?" He told me it's a price of 45s, but the old price of 45s for 38. I was like, "Oh, hell no."
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I say. 38, 40s, and 45s are almost right there, dead even across the board.
Yeah.
And 9s have slowly creeped up there.
Yeah, 9s are still somewhat reasonable. They're starting to creep up, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we see around here, a lot of people here don't like 9s. They want something a little bit more oomph per bullet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are like, well, yeah, you can get more in a clip, but when you got to shoot 2 to equal one of my 40s, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my friend was at the range with me and he shot his 9, and I was like, my turn. I shot my 40, and he's like, "Fuck! That sounds like a cannon." I said, "Exactly." Exactly. I said, "That's what it's supposed to sound like. That way you only hit one of them, the rest run from the noise."
Pretty much. Well, I mean, that was the whole reason back in the 80s people bought tons of shotguns. That's why everybody has shotguns. You just hear that people fucking they're like, "Fuck no."
Well, that's why I told the cop the other day, he seen my gun up on the dash. He said, "Is that thing chambered?" I said, "No, I'm gonna give you a fair chance. That's gonna be your only warning." Is yeah. After that, it's gonna be thunder and lightning. Boom.
Pretty much.
I said at 89 cents a bullet, there will be no warning shot. Not counting the fact I spend 5 minutes digging on the ground for the brass.
Yeah.
No shit. You're like, no. Time to reload. Give me this damn thing.
I'm sure they have them, or either I need to find one and look at and see how. I want to put something on the side of mine with an actual small bag.
That'd be
That
cool.
way, when it ejects, it shoots down into the bag.
Yeah,
You know, like a little
got everything preloaded.
Like a little Kevlar bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Vanessa's like, I ain't giving you no warning. It's just going to be bang. It's like at cop. Boom! Stop in the name of the law. Boom! Stop in the name of the law.
Well, I was talking to one of the cops when we were getting gas because they come to the main Pinot Yards to get gas. And I was talking to one of them and David, you could have been a cop for nothing. I said, because I ain't going to run after them. I'm just going to shoot their ass, and then I'll go get them.
Oh. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about this cop that the new police chief came in and they desked his ass because he was almost 400 pounds. They desked his ass because he was a patrol cop at 400 pounds. Now, and I agree with the chief. He was in the same agreement with me. Somebody that kind of weight cannot chase a fucking thing. So he's either going to run over you with the car or he's going to shoot you while you run.
Exactly.
So he said, people like that are liability. So he put them at the desk and told them, all you got to do is at least lose 100 pounds in the next 3 months to show me you're willing to try to lose weight, and I'll put you back on patrol, but you still have to lose weight. He gained 90 fucking pounds.
Oh, God.
So he was relieved of duty today.
Oh,
We have a cop down here that stands 6'1", 600 pounds, and he can run as a motherfucker.
Well, see, that's okay as long as they can prove themselves. But you know, back in my days, I remember you had to stay not like Conan in shape, but you had to stay pretty somewhat in shape. Yeah.
You gotta be physical.
Right. No, I mean, just because you're big doesn't mean. I mean, I've seen big guys haul their ass, but as long as they can do it, yeah.
Yep.
No, this is what happened. This is what happened. Bye, Mike. This is what happened. When he got the guy, he had a gun on him and everything. The guy had a gun on him and everything. He took the fucking cops. I'm like, really? Because he took your fucking donuts, you're gonna chase after? It's my donuts.
Well, that's just like the cop that got fired when they let him go this morning. I was down there when it happened. You know what the first thing come out of his mouth? I'm fired because I'm black.
Oh shit.
The
He
chief
pulled
of
the
police
race card.
The chief of police is black. Most of the lieutenants are black. So where the fuck's he getting this? Because it's a race thing.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I'm
He
so
got
sick.
fired. Yeah. Because I even told his uncle that was in the hallway of the city hall, I said, he got fired because he's a lazy, fat, fucking, disgusting liability.
Mark Elton.
And Mark Elton.
He's got a spear gun that looks badass. Right on,
Hi,
baby.
Mark Elton.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of because that just happened over here. I actually had to go write a statement because they fired one of the crew leaders at Clean City, and he's claiming racial discrimination. It's like, no, you've broken 5 windows in the past 2 days.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not, it's not your color. It's just you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I got
when
called.
people do that.
Yeah, so I got called.
Well, why not? It works for the rest of the idiots.
No shit. So I got called because I'm no longer there, as a independent expert on a weedie since I was there. Now I'm at Parks, and I'm like, no, he's just an idiot. He doesn't know how to do it. It's like as you're cutting, just keep it level. You don't have to go full throttle. Keep it level. As it starts to, if you have to go up a hill a little bit, just leave it on the fucking bump. The bump will pretty much regulate itself. You just have to control it.
Yeah. Well, that's like the last time I went to Lowe's to have a panel cut for a door that had a couple broken panels in it. The first 3 sheets he shattered trying to cut it. So I had to get over there. And I mean, they got one of them deals that you just, you know what I'm talking about, and you just give it that little, And I said, first of all, you're digging too deep at one time. Slow strokes. That's why if you watch most people that cut, they run that thing 5 or 6 times before they even try to snap it,
Yeah.
So the third one he put in there, I said, you mind if I give it a try? And he says, knock yourself out. And I did it. And he's like, fuck. And I said, you notice I wasn't fucking trying to lean into it. I just let it do the work.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that earlier. Let the tool do the job.
Good job, yeah. I said, if you don't score that thing just right and you go to pop that thing.
Yep. Every tool is designed specifically for its own self. That's it.
Right.
All we are doing is just controlling it.
You're the motor.
Exactly. But let the tool do the work.
That's right.
Yeah. You tell it where to go, it'll do the work.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back. They screwed up one of my orders.
Oh.
Oh.
Where'd Toy Man
bring your chalupa?
Toy Man on the toilet or something?
Well, what the hell's the name of that restaurant? Not Richie's.
Richie's Drive-In.
No.
Oh, Richie's.
Which restaurant?
Toshi's. Isn't Toshi's still closed they're closed for some reason? Or did they
reopen today?
Oh, did they? Okay.
So what happened was somebody called in a bomb threat saying that Toshi's had a bomb inside.
Our Popeyes closed down for 2 days. You want to know why? A guy got pissed off, jumped up on the counter and pissed all over everything.
Oh God.
Right in the middle of lunch hour rush.
So it's not Popeyes, it's puppies.
Yeah.
But
but the fact is, he did it in the middle of lunch run, got up there and said, fuck this shit, and just ripped it out, started pissing all over. So the manager had to chase everybody out of the dining area, shut it down, tell everybody in the drive-thru, sorry, no chicken for you today. Yep. And everything inside had to be thrown out. They had to sterilize, wash down the entire fucking bag. Yeah. So they were closed for 2 days, just cleaning.
Down.
And the owner is like, he done said if he sees that boy in town, he don't give a shit. He's 20 or not. He said he's gonna beat him to a fucking bloody pulp. That cost him 30 grand.
Oh yeah.
Oh
30 fucking grand.
Just having the door closed, he lost revenue just that way.
Not
counting.
He had to call Service Pro to come in and do a professional, strip down, wash down, sanitize, and then remove the sanitize after you got done sanitizing.
Well, yeah, you have to desanitize. Yeah, because you can't leave that in there. It makes everybody sick.
Like you said, and he was closed 2 days, which hurt him because he was closed today, which is a Friday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday usually the busiest 3 days.
Yeah, it's for the weekend.
Yeah, and he's closed. Well, that and it's payday between Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah,
because some people get paid on Friday, some people get paid on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday usually like their busiest fucking rush. And he's had to be he's going to be open tomorrow, which is Saturday, but for Thursday, half a day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and today it was closed. Yep. And man, people were still stopping in, going, "Fuck, it's closed," and going around, driving out, and he's probably in there watching the cars just. There went $60. There went $40.
Yep. He's watching his money drive away.
Yeah,
pretty much.
especially him, because that's the only one he owns. He just got into the franchise, so that's his only first play. So,
So he's just starting out.
Yep. And man, he told me, he said, Anthony, I know it may be wrong, but if I see that some bitch in Walmart or in a parking lot somewhere, I am stumping a mud hole in him. I said, I don't blame you. But
I'll go like this.
Oh hell no! I told him. I said whatever you. I said whatever you lost in them 2 days, you give me 5%, and I'll stump his fucking ass. that way it won't even lead back to you. They'll be just like, oh, just another pissed off dude beating the shit out of another dude. Yeah. Of course, he did tell me. He says, "No, Anthony, I wouldn't let you do that because the fact you're white and he's black, it'd be a race thing." I said, "Well, it'd be hard for him to scream racism if he ain't breathing."
Exactly.
Because when I said I'm going to beat him, I ain't going to leave witnesses, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to bury him where I find him.
And not only is he the one that did it, he's also a witness himself. No witnesses.
Yeah. Man, he was. I was talking to him earlier today. I stopped by to talk to him because he's an old friend of mine from high school, and he let me in while they were in there cleaning, man. And he was shaking his head, and he said, "You see all?" I said, "Yeah, I see. They're busy back there." And he said, "Yeah," and all I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah. Not the good cha-ching either.
Because they had just pulled like 2 or 3 batches when that dude did that, so he pissed on.
No, you miss me?
Yeah. Well, maybe you fell in the crow.
Yeah, we missed you about as bad as the guy that pissed all over everything in the fucking Popeyes, okay?
It is what it is.
Somebody was pissed.
Oh, well, yeah. When isn't anybody pissed?
Literally and figuratively.
I guess he
there you go.
Better to be pissed off than pissed on. And he reversed it.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Vanessa Kitty. How you doing?
Yeah, you got Vanessa in there. You got
Mark.
Mark in there. Muggsy.
Hello, Mark.
Muggsy.
Hello, Muggsy. Hello, everybody that I missed.
You've been gone too long. I've been timing you.
Oh, gee, I didn't know. I didn't know I was under a time limit when you gotta do some personal stuff, right?
Yeah, but did you see my watch?
It's a very nice watch. It's a limited edition.
Yep. It's only made for me.
Exactly.
Sure, it don't matter. We only got 3 people in here watching, anyways.
Where's Wolfblade and Scotty?
I don't know where Wolfblade and Scotty are. I sent Wolfblade a link and everything, but Wolf he just doesn't want to come up on my panel anymore because last time he came up, I picked on him too much.
Well, shame on you,
you big fucking cyber bully.
I know. I know.
Ron, you hurt all 0.24 of my feelers.
I'd say he hurt my feelers, but I can't feel them anymore. So.
I was say, Anthony, your feelers committed suicide long ago. They're like, oh hell no, hell no, we can't deal with him.
Yeah.
That's why when the virus was at its peak, everybody's like, oh my god, everybody's gonna get it. I was thinking everybody could get it except Anthony because the virus can look at him and go, hell no.
I'm surprised as many people I've been around that's had it. I haven't had it. I have had no shots of any kind. So
it was
my doctor. She cusses me every time I go in her office. She goes, "You asymptomatic motherfucker."
Oh, see, your doctor's right. I'll be right back.
Well, I was going to get the vaccine just to get it over with, so I got tired of hearing people. And my doctor, she told me no. She said,
there we go.
She said, you taking it is like buying a Ferrari without an engine in it. And I said, well, until you tell me different, I'll leave it that way. I really wouldn't want to get. I've never had a vaccine in my life, other than what I had to have when I was well, no, I didn't have them as a kid either because I had measles. I had the mumps. But back when I was a kid, you didn't get vaccinated. If one kid come down with it, they put all the kids together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That herd immunity, get it over with. And if you died, you died. That was the thing. You died, you died.
If Mom went to her doctor's the other day, and her doctor tried to pretty much force her to get the vaccine.
In her condition, are they retarded?
That's what we thought. She literally called the CDC hotline and set up an appointment for her and everything. Mom and I made the decision. No, with everything she has going on right now, we're not. No, there's no need to make her susceptible because she doesn't go out except to the doctors, which
I would have bit into it and believed it, but the thing is, we've had 8 cases in our area, and 3 of them have records of being fully vaccinated. So when they come out on the news and try to say it's mostly people that haven't been vaccinated yet, it's bullshit.
I was pissed, Anthony. Sorry, I was walking by David's store. I was pissed. How dare you make that call for me?
Yeah.
I'm a damn adult. I'm 61. I've made it to 61 by making my own choices. If I make a dumb decision, I will hear about it. But how dare you make that decision for me, number one. And number 2, you didn't check with my neurosurgeon nor my cardiologist. Don't make that decision for me.
Exactly.
Anyway, hi, guys. Love everyone.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Stick your face in the window for a minute so we can see you.
What did I just witness to?
Oh, I was telling Anthony.
That's called Mama Pinton.
Yeah. Babe, you remember how Dr. Jill did all that crap to schedule Mom for the COVID vaccine?
Yeah.
We were telling Anthony, and Mom popped in and just kind of reiterated that she was pissed.
She had to vent.
Yeah, she had to vent, and I'm glad she vented. Does she feel better now?
I don't know.
Well, go ask her.
I understand.
Just say, Mom, Ron wants to know, do you feel better now that you vented?
Yeah, but I understand where she's coming from, Dave, because I look at this. That's my decision. If I make it wrong, who's got to pay the price? Me.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and look, most of her doctor's appointments are through the telehealth. She only goes out to 2 doctors, and one of them's in a nursing facility, so everything's always sanitized down.
I haven't been in front of my doctor in a year and a half. It's all right here.
Yeah. So, and
worst I do is go to the lab at the hospital and give blood. Just so she knows my counts. That's it.
And I have a routine when I get home. When I come home, I don't go check on her immediately. I go, I sanitize myself, I change my clothes, everything, just to make sure, because I'm not going to take any risks with her. So,
especially with her.
Did you hear what they're saying about some of these?
What's that?
Hand sanitizers.
Mm-hmm.
They found a bunch of different brands that have carcinogens in them that can give you cancer.
Yep. Yeah, I read that.
If the virus don't kill you, the hand sanitizer will.
Might take longer, but it'll get you.
Yeah, it'll get you eventually. Yeah.
We're gonna take your ass out one way or another.
Yeah.
Anthony.
That just doesn't look right when you hold it up like that.
Well, neither last day anyway.
A little off looking. But I'm gonna hop down. I gotta go make dinner, steaks for dinner. So.
All right.
Oh, I'll have mine medium rare, please.
Yeah. I just want mine flipped enough to move out of it. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just warming up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. Thanks for coming up, Dave.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah,
Thanks, Pete.
All right.
We'll see you later.
Say hi to your mom for me.
I will.
Bye,
All right,
babe.
later.
Love you, babe.
What the hell did you eat?
I'm only
Really?
eating the cheeseburger, damn it.
No, the fucking dog comes over here, lays between me and the fan, and I hear this. "Grrr." And I don't know what the fuck that dog ate, but Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It's a little stinky.
Don't look at me like that. That's nasty.
We're different than you, Dad.
Yeah, the dog's probably looking at you like, yeah, like you smell roses when you do it, Anthony.
Yeah, but it smells like rotted cheese and cod for some reason. You've been eating the cat's food again, haven't you?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's looking at me like, huh? What? Who, me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I plead the fifth.
Well, in his case, it wouldn't be hard. He's half deaf and blind. So
There you go.
it was a fan farted. I heard it. No, you didn't, you deaf motherfucker. What do you want? Well, you need to go outside, or Beanie woke you up from your nap with that nasty fucking smell? Huh? You go outside? Well, the air ain't no better up here.
Oh, fuck.
She's standing over there looking at me, looking at Beanie, looking at me, looking at Beanie, like that face, like, oh, that nasty bastard.
Okay, my loving brothers. I love you guys. I'm going to hop down too.
All right, Kristen. Thanks for coming. Catch you later.
You look tired.
I've been up for almost 24 hours already.
Well, I think maybe you should go get some sleep.
Yeah, it's called Don't Do That. It's called Don't Do That. Okay?
Well, that's crazy. See you guys later.
Yeah.
Brad.
I did that. I only did that once. Didn't sleep for 2 days. I was up for 48 hours. Never do it again.
No, that's a little hard.
Yeah.
I'm too old to do that shit, man. Fuck that crap. On purpose, anyway.
I did that in my teens. Never do it again.
Oh, shit. I did it when I was still doing long haul. I had no choice.
As long as I
Sometimes you have to be here, be there. So
Yeah, well, it's okay. Now the long haulers have a choice.
Yep.
Electronic log says I have to sleep. Well, cool.
yeah. See, I went to a destination.
Yeah.
Sat there all day long waiting to get loaded. So I could classify it as being in the bunk.
Yep.
Yep.
Even though I wasn't, because you got the radio on waiting to be called in for that dock.
Right.
Then I had to hustle my ass another 8 hours driving. Get to that dock. Oh, look. Maybe in 4 hours we'll call you. Yeah, another 8 hours goes by and you're still waiting for that dock. You haven't slept. You've eaten, but you haven't slept. So what do you do again? You're logging it in as in the bunk. So yeah, when I finally got back to Sarnia there, I called the boss. I says, "Look, truck's sitting over there. Have a nice day." Ain't gonna fucking happen again.
Yep. I used to have from the one company I worked with. I got one too many blind loads, and I don't like blind loads. And I was there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Never again. The last blind load wouldn't clear.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
That's the icing on the cake.
So I said to the custom agents, I said, the truck has to stay here, right?
Nope,
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah. Because I wasn't going to disconnect, but I can go. I can leave the property. Oh yeah, you can go. I said,
Hey,
good.
Joseph.
Hey Joseph, what's going on? I'll just let the company know I just quit. That I won't be back for the truck. And he looked at me. He says, "You're going to do what?" I just quit my job. Here are the. And I said, "Here are the keys to the truck." There we go. Called for a ride, and I went home.
Yep.
Called the boss and told him, I said, "The truck's at Canadian Customs in Niagara Falls." He goes, "What's it doing there?" I said, "By the way, I quit because the last blind load you gave me, yep, wouldn't clear. So have fun."
Exactly. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And if you're not, what do you call that, bonded, you can't leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you can get a bonded clearance and you can still take off and get it all fixed up the next day. No, I've left the wagon behind, took the truck home, and the customs put a lock on the wagon.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I just threw him the keys. I said, "Have fun." Walked out the door.
Doing good, Joseph. How you doing, buddy?
So, hope you're doing good, Joe.
Wow, temperature's actually dropping here. It's 72 Fahrenheit right now. Got a nice little breeze coming in the window.
Mm.
Hey, Dan. Fuck you.
Let's see, what's the temperature here? Let's see. Temperature here outside right now is sitting at nice balmy. Oh, we're at 68 degrees.
Oh, you're even cool.
Fuck both of y'all.
But see, we got to remember where Ron is. He's in the snowbelt area.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so Sarnia. You're in the snow belt too.
Windsor, London. We're in that little corner that doesn't exist, you know.
Okay. It's almost.
Don't give a fuck. You're still in the snow belt.
Yeah, it's almost 10 p.m. here, and it's 85 with 100% humidity.
Oh, have a nice day.
Yeah.
At sunrise, which is at 7:42 a.m.
That's pretty late.
Yeah, that is kind of late. That might be. Hang on, let me refresh.
I was gonna say it should be at least around 6.
Oh, okay. Let's try 6:30.
That's better.
There you are. Yeah. I'm thinking,
with a temperature of 93.
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought you went back into the winter months.
Yeah. It's winter time where Anthony is. What are you in fucking Australia?
Yeah. But no, it's and at that time it's supposed to be 92 to 93.
Damn.
Highs tomorrow is supposed to be 95 to 98.
I'm still trying to figure out, Ron. If you quit, then I'll do the same. Quit what?
Tomorrow's high is 79, then 86, 84, 78, 77, 77, 71, 76.
Yeah. Hey, but the good news is tomorrow night lows are supposed to be 74.
Low.
Still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to quit.
Must have rain coming.
Yeah, we're supposed to have something during the night. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary, how you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, that's why tomorrow night it's going to be 74 because there's an 82% chance of freaking rain.
And as for what's up, oh, what the hell? You were just hanging out, having fun, talking shit. The usual stuff that happens on this stream.
Anything, everything, and nothing.
Yeah. You got 2 Canucks and one Yankee. What do you expect?
Don't keep calling no Southern a Yankee. I had to come up there and whip your double Yankee ass. Want to talk about Yankee? That motherfucker on the other side of Niagara, he's a real Yankee. he won them Yankees with that weird accent.
Yeah. What is he from California? Yes. Oh, is he a Yankee?
Sound like he's from Jersey.
Yeah. Talking about Dean Machine?
Yeah, he's on the other side of Niagara Falls.
That's right. Technically he is.
Across the border. Too crazy.
Yeah, he lives in New York, so we call him a New Yorker.
Yeah, but at least you don't live in New York City. So
Jerry says he's an Eagle, not a Yankee.
I'm an eagle. I'm a Yankee. Well, I got news for you. An eagle's actually a Canadian bird that lives on the Canadian side of the Rocky Mountains.
Hey, we claim them as a state bird, so go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah.
We couldn't take your land, but we take your fucking bird. How's that?
Well, why didn't you take our Canadian geese to go with it? They're tougher.
Oh, hell no. We don't want them noisy bastards. That's why we send them to Mexico.
No, that's why we send them over to Europe and over to the States first and make sure that they lay less of goose shit.
Yeah.
Greasy motherfucking gooses.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, last year, I don't know what it was up with them, but man, they were flying over this area low. I'm talking about just probably 10 feet above tree level. There was every Tom, Dick, and Harry on the side of the road blasting the shit out of them.
What do I call people in Connecticut?
Oh, you're making them think. Quit that.
Like an idiot.
Well, if you take out enough letters and squeeze them together, you can spell cunt.
Wow.
Yeah. or you can come up and call him a idiot. Sorry, Joe. You asked, and you just and received.
Well, it's like down here, some people call it Louisiana, some people call it Louisiana.
Yeah. Icons.
Icon.
Iconic Canadian.
No different than Louisville. Louisville.
Oh, yeah. Louisville.
Everybody calls it Louisville.
Been there many a times.
Well, I used to live right across the street, across the bridge from in Clarksville and Jeffersonville, Indiana. You cross the 64 bridge in downtown Louisville.
First time I've gone down into Louisville, Kentucky on the highway, totally fucking freaked me out. Didn't expect there was a fucking Air Force base on the other side of the fucking highway. Like, so you know, right across the fucking highway, these fucking three F-16s come fucking screaming across. I'm like, holy fuck! I'm thinking to myself, boys, check your flight path.
No, they do that shit on purpose. They buzz that fucking road every time they take off because they know it's full of fucking traffic. And I mean, I've seen it where they look like they were getting ready to land on the fucking hood.
Yeah. Fuck, those fuckers were low when they come fucking screaming through. Holy fuck.
Especially when they kick in the afterburner.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking, what the fuck? You know that bastard up there going,
Oh, I know.
I've seen his eyes. He's shitting his pants.
Yeah.
It's totally right out of left field. It's just like right in front of me.
Oh, you should have seen them when they got the new Raptors, the F-22s. Them motherfuckers would do that, almost glide in and almost stop, and then to do that sudden just to the side, and your whole car would just fucking like, you bastard. I wonder how many people's called that Air Force base and go, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, they probably have automated answering for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's too often.
If you're calling about complaining about air flying, buzzing, press 1. Have a nice day. Beep.
Anyways, Ron, I was thinking of buying that same drone there, looking it up on Amazon.
Oh, yeah?
But I wanted to see what the camera looked like first, but you haven't done anything with it yet. So.
Well, it's a 1080p camera, but it shoots 4K pictures.
Right.
And of course, it's got a camera underneath. It's equipped with 2 cameras.
Right.
I got this, Dan. I got this, Ron. He wants a video to see what the fuck it looks like. Okay?
Yeah.
But I haven't got that fucking far yet. So fuck you.
You fucking just get it going and do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Fuck.
Hey, what are you expecting?
He gave me a broken peace
sign. See what happens, folks, when you expect a Canadian to read Japanese? He still ain't got the camera on.
Well, no, because the owner manuals see the flag on it.
Yeah.
I have to learn how to read English.
Oh,
UK English, that is.
No, you're fucked.
It says, bloody hell. Turn the Vata fucking thing on. Turn this on. Hit that button. And good luck.
That was don't forget that shot of tea. You need a break.
Sound like my marriage certificate. Good luck.
Turn her on. Wait till she vibrates.
Yeah.
At the bottom, if you get the magnifying glass, it says, you said, I do the what?
Yeah.
Well, if it's nice tomorrow, hopefully, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Wrong. I can't remember what states there is. There's 5 of them here in the United States. If you get married drunk, say you're, high or on alcohol or whatever,
Yeah.
that can be annulled like that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because you're not in your right state of mind or whatever. So, look, if you want an easy way out, just tell me you was drunk when you got married. Man, I was drunk. I was on Quaaludes, Molly.
Yeah, but then they're going to be bugging you for your supplier.
What? That's when you go, it's the one I'm divorcing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the other day, the cops came into my neighbor's yard and busted him for pot. Apparently, I didn't know where the property line was.
When I call my dad in Florida, my stepmom goes, the fucking Yankees calling.
Yeah, but how can they bust him for pot if it's legal?
Yeah. It's true.
It was legal. Did he grow one too many plants?
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, because
that was my pot. You didn't get the gist of it.
Yes, I know.
Didn't know where the property line was.
Well, where my youngest brother was living, you can have up to 6 plants, but 3 of them can only be bloom. In other words, 3 can be budding and 3 don't. But
Right.
if all 6 of them are budding, you can get in fucking trouble.
That's called attempt of trafficking.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm just a heavy smoker.
Yeah. No, I'm just a heavy smoker. No, you got 6 plants budding. That's.
I'm a light
basically
smoker.
traffic.
I'm a light smoker. I'm way behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to catch up.
Yeah. I blame it on miracle growth. God damn it.
I bet you if you feed a pot plant Miracle Grow, it'd grow like fucking crazy.
Or kill it, either one.
Well, let's see. If it does wonders on tomato plants and everything else and flowers, it'll do wonders on a wild wacky tobacco.
Yeah. It'll do good on
Like
anything.
you said, you'd have to watch it and regulate it real close, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can actually burn the shit out of them.
Well, yeah, you don't fucking want to tease them.
Yeah. I mean, I watched people burn their fucking gardens with that shit. I don't know what happened. Because sometimes you don't need the shit that's in there, and when you keep piling up.
It's called fertilizer burn. People do that with their yards around here too. You go by a really nice street, and all of a sudden you see this guy's yard got brown spots everywhere. It's because he over fertilized.
Yep.
It's not. He doesn't own that. It's not.
You know what my favorite.
You're only supposed to use Miracle Grow on your plants once every 14 days.
Right.
Yeah, that's
a minimum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minimum. But that's like my neighbor. We was having a bad, drought, and the grass was kind of burning and turning yellow and brown. Well, my neighbor decided, fuck, I ain't letting my shit deal. He hooked his well pump back up, got it pumping to where he could sprinkle his yard every day, and he was pumping the fucking fertilizer to it. And his shit still died even more. But because the way his yard is, it leached into my yard, and my grass turned the beautiful green you ever fucking seen.
So you benefited.
He goes, motherfucking son of a bitch.
How did you get your grass all green? Thanks for giving me the shit that you sprayed on your lawn, dumbass.
He come over and asked me, he says, man, what you put in your lawn? I said, what do you mean put in my lawn? He said, man, it's all nice and green. I said, bro, that's coming out of your yard because I ain't done shit but fucking cut that nasty, ugly shit.
Yep.
DDT. There we go.
Well, I told him when you water and you're pumping that fertilizer, do it on the far end. That way, when it leaches back down the hill, it don't come straight into my yard. It feeds your yard.
Mm-hmm.
Go on the highest peak and let it filter down into yours. And don't overwater it. Because he tends to overwater his garden every time, man. Because if you look in the easement that drives behind our property, when he has his garden going, his garden will be in, and you look down that little ditch that runs down that easement, and the fucking weeds and grass are beautiful green. Fucking berries are just fucking big on the blackberry.
Yeah. Well fertilized.
Mm-hmm. I said, don't overwater, man. You're just washing that shit down the fucking easement.
Yep.
I said, I'm not complaining because I'll go back here and get blackberries and mulberries that look like fucking ballberries about that big.
There you go.
You're getting his benefit.
Yep. Tell them that all the time, but nobody wants to listen. So you got to ration that water, man. You overwater it. And the sun comes out and just beats the shit out of it, Like my garden, I water it once a day, except for that one part. I only water it once every 3 days, and I always do it in the evening.
Oh, yeah.
That way it has time to soak down to the roots before the sun comes out and starts baking the shit out of everything.
Oh, good calm out here. I didn't think we even have a breeze anymore.
For some reason, my rhubarb ain't doing shit this year.
Your rhubarb?
Yeah.
We got 2 new plants this year, and it's growing like gangbusters. So.
Well, the old timers are telling me go out there and piss on it. And I'm like, I'm going to go stand in the garden.
What are you fishing on now?
It's rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Oh yeah. That'll make a rhubarb grow real good.
Yeah. That's what all old timers say. They said, when you got to piss, go out the back door, walk to the edge there, and just piss on them. I'm like,
yep.
Oh, they
ain't nothing like pissy rhubarb.
Surprised BLM didn't take Rocky Statue down because they're offended.
Oh, gee, if you get offended on my stream, that's too bad. Oh.
They tried to do that shit here and it didn't work too well. So. Especially when half the people that showed up to protest against them taking it down were the ones that said they were protecting.
Protecting what?
They forgot that down here in Louisiana, it's not only the whites that carry rebel flags. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you, Gary.
Well, gents, have a good night. All right, Gary. Well, thanks for coming by, bud. Thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
Oh, you got a lucky thumbs down by somebody, did you?
Oh yeah, my thumbs down guy came by and gave me a visit, or a person. It could be a girl. Who knows? Probably female.
At least they
Ken,
showed
I
up.
told you to stop that.
Could be an it. Never know.
Oh yeah.
The thing, whatchamacallit.
Be good. It's no fun being good, Gary. Come on, you know that.
Hey, I look at this. It's still, people don't realize it's a reaction regardless which way it's going.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, if you really want to hurt a channel, and you really want to hurt them, just don't go. Tell your friends not to go. You know? That's how you hurt a channel. Going there and making rude comments and hitting thumbs down, it's still an interaction. So they're going to shout them out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. The algorithm picks it up as score.
Yep.
Well, the only thing it does, if you keep giving a thumbs down, eventually it's going to stop giving you notes.
Yep. That's the only thing it's going to do.
Don't tell that guy he's alive because he gives him a thumb down anyway. Yep.
Well, I notice on a lot of channels you can hide that. So all you see is the hands. You don't see how many thumbs up, thumbs down.
Right.
Yep. I can hide it too if I want, but I don't give a shit.
Well, it's got to go to the House already passed it. There will be no more anonymity on social media.
Nope. So if you threaten somebody, be prepared to have the cops come to your door.
Or you cause harm to somebody, by the new law, they have every right to know who you are and where you're at.
Yep.
So in other words, they're going to get rid of a lot of the keyboard cowboys.
Mm-hmm. And they should.
Which I mean, a lot of people say, well, that's an invasion of privacy. No, it's not.
No.
Because if you're going to come on here and be a jackass, everybody needs, I tell them, I'm a jackass, but I'm showing my face while I'm being a jackass.
Yeah.
I don't hide behind an icon or a false. Well, I mean, I don't even hide behind a false name. I put my real name. So. Just like when that one guy goes, well, I'm gonna dox you. I said, well, fuck, just go to Google. I'm on Google. My address is right there.
Yeah,
I said, come on over. I need to target practice anyway. And then when they tried to swap me, the fucking second in command here, I went to high school with. So, I've been going to school with him since elementary, okay? He calls me on the phone. Hey, there's some guy saying you shot Donna and you're getting ready to kill yourself. And I said, well, fuck, if I was going to do that, I would have got more insurance. And the only thing he did is made me and her go on the porch and wave at the guy that drove by. He said, I'm going to send a unit go by. He said, he's not even going to get out. He just wave at him when he drives by. That way he can see both of you okay. That way, they can sign off the report that everything's hunky-dory.
Yep.
We're not going to come kick your door in because, he says, I don't want to get shot. Yeah. Well, things are different down here because, we have constitutional carry, okay? Everybody and his grandma here packs. Some hide it, some don't.
Yeah.
I mean, even Nancy, when she come down here, she's like, look at all these people with guns. I'm like, yeah, and you notice nobody's bitching, nobody's fighting, nobody's pulling any stupid shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
I tell people, think about it. You walk into Walmart to rob it, there's 60 people standing there with a gun on their hip like the Wild West. You go, I'll wait till the next town.
Don't they do? They do the same thing in Texas too. They carry guns around too.
Oh yeah. Texas does it. We do it, and parts of Mississippi.
Oh,
So
there
if
you
you
go.
come within these 3 states along the Gulf here, don't
Mhm.
try nothing stupid, because we had 2 kids that tried to rob the outskirts convenience store here. The lady was 82 years old. With a 38, she killed a 17-year-old and a 22-year-old, both out of California.
Wow.
One died in the store because she hit him dead center heart, dropped him. The other one she shot twice, and he bled out on the way down the interstate and ran off into a ditch.
Mm.
And then died, in the ditch.
Went for his final ride.
Yep. Well, he was probably operating on pure adrenaline at that time.
Yep.
Oh. I'd be surprised what pure adrenaline can do when someone's shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, adrenaline alone, whether you're shot or not. Your
Yeah.
ass.
I said, that's sad. Them some bitches come through here, thought they were going to get a free gas and tank and some, I think a couple of beers and some packs of cigarettes. And I 82-year-old grandma fucking put them in the grave with a 38 special.
Damn.
You know how hard it is to be accurate with a 38 snub nose. That's hard.
Point and shoot.
But she was in World War II. So.
Oh, well. You've seen enough death.
Yep. Boy, I remember I picking with her. I said, "You ought to be ashamed of me." What's that, baby? I said, "You killing them 2 young boys like that." She goes, "Well, baby, I may be 82, but I ain't ready to go. So fuck him."
Oh, well, it is what it is. You're going to be stupid, be prepared to get shot.
Well, we don't have that many shooting deaths here. And most of them we do have is usually someone that was not from around here doing something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to rob a convenience store on their little trip to wherever the fuck they were going.
Yep.
Yep. They were in a Cadillac Escalade with California plates.
Oh, expensive little truck.
Yep. It was until it went in that ditch.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now it's spare parts. In fact, I think it's in our local deal for grabs for parts only.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a lot of nice parts on it.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only thing that really got hurt was the frame and a couple of body panels. I mean, motor-wise, transmission-wise, all the interiors. Except for the front door and the driver's seat.
Oh yeah.
Unless you know a good trick of getting blood out of cloth material. He kind of bled in the seat.
Yeah, you throw the whole seat out, put another one in.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't care about blood, dries up, sit on it anyways.
I told him, I said, hell, it's dry. Throw a seat cover over it. It'll be all right.
Yep, that'll work too.
Yeah.
Imagine those seats in the Cadillac are pretty nice and fancy with all the buttons.
Yeah.
The expensive GM.
Yeah, overpriced GM is what we call.
Yeah.
And overpriced and an overdressed Silverado.
Yeah, there you go.
Or a Tahoe, either one.
Yeah, Tahoe, yeah.
Yep. Just like the Lincoln Navigator.
GMC Jimmy on steroids.
Just like Ford's Lincoln Navigator. It's another overpriced Ford.
Yeah.
Every company has an overpriced one.
Well, yeah, just like Ford, you got the Expedition.
Yeah, but that's the Lincoln and the Expedition are almost identical. It's just the Lincoln
Right.
paying for the Lincoln price.
It's overdressed. Yeah,
exactly.
It's an overdressed
Yep.
Navigator. Yeah. I don't know. I like them big ass Expeditions, man. Because when you sit behind the steering wheel, you feel like you're in a fucking tank. Have you ever sat in an Expedition? They're huge, man.
No, I'm always generally in a regular truck.
Yeah. Well, that's like my 96 Dodge. My buddy's got same year, same model and everything. His is all jacked up with fucking 33s on it. And I outrun his ass all the time. I said, because you're all wheel, no fucking motor.
All show and no go.
Yeah. Well, you know, his is jacked up like 14 inches. The tires stick out about 4.5 inches out of the fucking fender wells.
Yep.
You know, and he stomps on it. You know, I stump on mine. It's down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your truck's a little jacked up. I said, yeah. It's jacked up a whole 4 inches, you know, with 17-inch tires. Woo! You know.
Yeah. Okay.
I said, I don't need a step ladder to get out of mine. I just know I've never had any desire to jack my truck 14 inches off the fucking ground. I just never seen the sense of it. Unless you're mud riding all the time, but half of them that have it jacked up never even hit the woods. They don't want to scratch it. I never understood that. Jack a truck up 14 inches off the fucking ground, put 33s on it. Oh, I don't want to go out in the mud. It'll scratch it. And I'm like, then why'd you put fucking mud tires on it 14 inches off the ground?
Because it looks cool.
Yeah. Because it's cool.
He's compensating for the little dick that he's got.
I don't know, man.
It's always a compensation.
I mean, I've had jacked up trucks, but the reason mine was jacked up because it was out in the woods smacking pine trees and oak trees.
Yeah.
And that extra 4 inches of wheel sticking out gave you something to bump off the tree without smacking the quarter panel.
Yeah. My first 4-wheel drive, I had 33-inch mudders with a 6-inch lift kit, and that was because I did a lot of mud.
Yeah.
It was my work truck all week long, and it was my toy on the weekends.
I've seen some of these kids spend 20, 30 grand on fucking off-road gear and never leave the road.
I don't get it.
I mean, you know what Ranchero fucking double shocks cost?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm paying $300-400 a shock. I'm going to get my money out of it.
I buried my truck so badly the one time I had to get the neighbor farmer his versatile out to pull me out. I had to crawl out the window because the mud was level with the bottom of the window frame of the door, you know.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get the doors open. I literally crawled right. That's how deeply I buried it in the swamp.
Yeah, I had to help 2 guys last weekend because. Okay, I ask you this question. I bet you can answer. If you're in a truck, jacked up, and you know you're gonna go mudding on your motor, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
On your motor?
Yeah, it's to do with the cooling.
I always had a big shield on the front.
But loosen the fan belt. That way, when you got in mud and it bogged down, it would turn a little bit, but not burn the belt up.
Well, I never planned to get stuck.
No, but I'm just saying, some of them get in there and they get so deep in the mud and the muck, it binds the fan up, and they don't put any slack in the belt, and it sits there and fucking just, you know, and you got a serpentine belt and you burn it up, you have no alternator, no water pump, no steering.
Yeah.
But the truck I was playing with was still had all three belts.
Yeah. Well, see, mine does too. It has all 3 belts, but I always loosen the one between the water pump and the alternator. That way, you don't get that.
Yeah. Well, I never planned on getting stuck, but I had, what do you call it?
Yeah.
A fucking stump protector.
Yeah, skid plate.
Yeah, there you go.
Skid plate. Yeah.
Yeah. Had a great big plate on the front there, just a protector from hitting anything low.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that way it don't stuff between the radiator and the fucking fan.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't take your fucking engine off its mounting blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mounting blocks nowadays in all motors, no matter what vehicle, are made to break.
Yeah.
Unless you change them.
They're just rubber anymore, so.
Well, they're designed to snap off in an accident, so the engine drops down
to a point. Yeah. Now, like mine, it'll take a little bit more because if you open the hood of mine, it don't have the motor mounts it came with. Mine are solid bolts and nut with a rubber piece in between.
Mine's a '94 Chevy Silverado. It's still got the old-fashioned mounts on it.
Yeah. You break them, you doing some damage. Okay. Yeah. Put it this way: if that snaps and your motor turns sideways, you fucked up.
Well, just like the motors in the big trucks, those motor mounts are designed to break in a head-on. So the motor drops down and goes underneath the truck instead of coming through the fucking firewall at the driver.
Yep. Right. Yeah. It's all safety issue now. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the cab of the truck is designed to break off from the frame.
Yep.
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't know that until they get in a real bad head-on. And the frame will be over here, and they're still in the cab, and the cab's over here because it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is designed to come off.
That's why I told him. I said, "Well, first of all, if that cab didn't come off and throw you over there, you'd been over there with them fucking cutting you with the jaw lice to get you out."
Yeah.
That's why most cars now have unibodies, still frames.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're designed to fold up when they get hit.
Yep. That's why I won't let go of my old cars and trucks because they got frames.
Mm-hmm.
You hit me in a new car, you're gonna know you hit me. Like that woman that hit the back of my truck, and all it did was bent my bumper down just a little bit like that. Front of her car looked like it fucking went to a brick wall. And she's like, "Your truck hardly looks like you touched." And I said, "Ma'am, that's back when they built shit, okay?"
Yeah, that's when they built vehicles back then, not these pop cans that they build now.
I said, "Yes, it's a nice looking truck, but it's a '96, okay?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm not driving a recycled pop can vehicle either.
Right. No. And like I told her, she goes, "Well, I'm sorry for hitting you." I said, "It happens." She says, "Well, how much is that going to cost you to fix that bumper?" Because my bumper was, a little late. I said, "It's called a chain and a tree."
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I did. That's what. 2 days later, I got a chain, hooked it up to the tree, and said,
"Yep, exactly. Good old come along."
Yep. And that bumper went beep, 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 beep. And then I pulled it out just a little hair too much, and then I took a rubber mallet and beat it back a little bit more. Perfect. Ain't even got a crease in it. Still got all the chrome on it.
I used a tree stump and a forklift before.
Yeah.
So I had the bumper bent right in on my old Dodge Monocle. I had a 1970 Dodge Monocle. Bent the bumper in. Went to where my old man worked there. He worked at a block company that made cement blocks. And we went in there and we tied the car to the one end of the building there and put the forklift against it and pulled that bumper out. Yeah, back then they had big old solid chrome bumpers.
Well, that's like my buddy. He's getting ready to sell his little truck he's got. And I've been wanting to buy it from him forever. Now he's got it for sale, but I done told him my money's tied up because I just bought a house, bought land,
Yep.
Money's tight right now. And he's like, "Well, I only want $5,000 for it." I said, "Buddy, I could have gave you $9,000 when I offered to buy it from you 2 years ago." Well, I didn't need the money like I need it now. And I'm like, "Well,
yeah,
sorry, bro. My money's tied up in a home and land. So, and I still got a dirt guy to pay. I still got a plumber guy to pay. The electrical company's got to come out, put a pole and a drop and a transformer,
Right.
I said, that all costs money.
Yes, it does. Shit happens.
But I want it because he's got it's a 98 Dodge Dakota.
Oh, it's smaller.
But it has a 392 in it.
Oh, got a good sized motor in it. Holy shit.
Well, you remember the Dodge Dakotas also came with the 360 V8.
Yep, that's what my Ram Charger had, a 360 V8.
Yeah. Well, his Dakota had the 360 V8 and he blew it, but his uncle had an old Chrysler 392 big block, and it fit in there like a glove, you know.
Yep. The older vehicles, man, you could swap motors out and they just drop right in.
Yep. Yeah, the worst you had to do is move the motor mounts 2 inches one way or the other.
Yep. Yeah, or just make the holes bigger for the bolts to go in.
Yeah. Well, most of us around here have welders and plasma cutters, so
yeah,
it makes short change work of that shit.
Yeah, you make it fit yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a cutting torch and a welder, you can make it work.
That's why I like the older vehicles. You could actually do something with them.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Well, you can Frankenstein them real easy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still look good.
Just like Larry across the street, he loves a Ford body, but he don't like Ford engines. He's got a '94 Ford F-150 with a Chevy 350 in it.
Oh,
yeah? Well, it doesn't take much to change the motor mounts and drop it in.
Yeah, motor mount, cross mount for the transmission, drive shaft. You just cut it, and he left the Ford rear end under it. All he did was, like I said, he left the yoke on the ass end, and he cut the yoke off the Chevy, put it on the other end, and said, "Boom," you know. I mean, he took it, had it balanced, because you want to make sure it was balanced.
Well, yeah, you got to do that because you're either stretching it or shortening it.
Yeah.
One way or
I know a guy had a Mazda 626, and he had a Corvette engine in the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, 327, a 327.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of them here that have that with a 327 out of a vet in it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a bad little fucking get up and go.
Well, yeah.
Well, just like what's that small V8 that Ford makes? It's a 289, I think.
No, 292.
292, yeah. He's got a 292 in one of them fucking Mazda Miatas.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that thing I go like a bat out of hell.
With twin turbos.
Yeah, no weight there. It'd just be like a fucking land rocket.
I asked him, so why'd you put 2 8-pound turbos in it? Why didn't you just put one 12-pound turbo in and been done with it?
He didn't even need the turbos.
Well, I know, but this dude's he's one of the psychos with that drifting shit, you know.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he likes the speed because he likes to drift, so that way the wheels are constantly fucking burning off the damn rim.
Yep.
Well, he must have lots of money for tires.
Hey, I've seen him on that car in 1 month put 7 fucking sets of tires on that little fucking car.
Yep. And how often did he change the back brakes too for the handbrake?
No, what he rigged up, he's got this big fucking stick sticking off to the side with a fucking skull on it for a brake.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but he still had to wear the brakes out too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, be wearing them brakes out real fast.
Yep.
Yeah, but people in that shit, that's their hobbies and that's what they do. So.
Wearing out the brakes and warping the rotors like crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, you go in his shop where you got that little car parked, there's a fucking shelf of rotors, a shelf of fucking brakes and shit.
He probably had a turning machine in there too, so he could just turn them.
Yep, he's got his own weight.
Yeah, but you can only turn rotors only once, and that's it. After you turn them, they're done.
Well, you doubled the life out of them then once you turn them. So
yeah. Well, no, I've seen him give 3 turns off of one set, but he's a little suicidal. Okay?
Yeah,
I wouldn't suggest it because on that 3rd turn, man, you talking about.
That's right. Thin.
You crack one little chunk off that rotor, there goes your brakes, and you hear a big thump.
Big. Yep. When that tire folds under and you go side to side.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're already out there drifting, You know, you're already in that sideways motion.
Yep, you do the belly roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what they live and breathe.
I like watching. I like going out there to the track and watching them idiots. But goddamn, man, every time they make a corner, my wallet goes, ah, ah.
Yeah.
Whereas my wife looks at me and says, "Don't get no idea."
Good old drifting.
That's why you have buddies that have cars like that. That way, you know, if you want to go around the track once, it's not your shit.
There we go.
Yeah, they got to be pretty damn good buddies to let you in on their toys.
Well, most of them I do their welding for them, so you know it's kind of a mutual. They pretty much know if I fuck it up to a point, to a certain point, I can fix it for them.
Yep. Well, that's what I mean. Good buddies.
Yeah. And I don't push it like they do because I'm like, this ain't my shit. I ain't pushing it. I'm gonna have a little fun, but I ain't gonna be like yo crazy ass. You can do all you want because you own it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have that piece of shit sitting in my backyard and me paying you. Okay.
Yeah. And if they're not happy with the motor they got in, that thing's out and fuck another one going in.
Yep. Oh, that's like I got one guy, man. I know that little car's had like 7 motors in it since the time he's had that thing. He's never happy. Never happy.
Doesn't sound right, doesn't perform right, doesn't do this, doesn't do that. Yep.
Yeah. That's not the sound I'm looking for. And I'm like, well, change the muffler. What? Don't change the motor.
He's listening to the motor.
Yeah.
Muffler has nothing to do with it, man. Motor has to sound a certain way, and then you're happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think some of it's neat as shit, but I just got better things to do with my money. But my next project, if I get settled on this one, is going to be a boat. And I don't want to go buy a new one. I want to go buy one that's been sitting in someone's backyard for the last 20 fucking years so I can strip it and make it my own. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, one of them $500 specials with the trailer included.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my neighbor did it, man. He bought a fucking boat and trailer for $800. And he come home. The only thing that really cost him was the upholstery, you know, redoing the upholstery on the seat.
Right.
Rest of it was a fucking pressure washer and bleach.
Clean it up.
And then he buffed the gel coat, you know, the gel coat, he buffed that out again, you know, to give it that little luster shine to it.
Right.
He stole that fucking boat, man. And it's got the fucking Mercury Cruiser in it. I think it's a whatever that V6 is. I think it's 2 something.
You don't know
Yeah.
that.
And it's an inboard outboard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know the size of that one.
Beautiful fucking boat, man. I mean, it cleaned up good. Because when you first pulled in the yard, you're thinking, because, you know, it still had the fucking leaves and the straw and the fucking cypress, the little mini sappers fucking growing out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tree forest.
And the funny thing is, he cut the floorboard out because he thought, you know, it'd be rotted. It wasn't. It was just one spot where they used to have a seat, and they took the seat out, and they also took that collar out, which, you know, rain got in there into the wood and rotted it out underneath the fiberglass. So he went ahead and just cut it out anyway and replaced that one section and re-fiberglassed it, you know.
Yeah,
but for what little work he had to do to it, the motor, he cleaned it up, got it running.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah.
All the hydraulics work, all the fucking lifts work. You know, even the fucking sump pumps in the bitch work. He bought new ones just in case, because, you know, you don't know how old those are and he ain't gonna trust them. So he bought a new one. He just has it underneath the cabinet still in the box, just in case it dies on him, you know.
Yeah, you can throw it in real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't need to get caught out there with a swamp boat.
Well, he was smart though. He cut my price
for you.
Hello,
Even though
Fishing
the
with Christina. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
even though the pumps work, he cut the wires and he put those poppers in them. And then on the new one, he took it out of the box, put the other ends on them. That way, like you said, if it goes out, he can just
swap them out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Christina just buy a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was sailboat, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
She'll tell us here in a minute.
I
think it was a sailboat she bought.
You see, I watch Fishing with Christina, and I watch Camper Christina. She's a Canadian, and she does a lot of doing.
I know who you're talking about. Yep.
So I'm trying to compare, or not compare, but
yeah.
Yes, she said yes. That's what I thought.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying because I see Larry across the street. He does that all the time. He'll flip through the Craigslist and shit, and he'll find these boats. He'll drag it to the house, clean it up, maybe put $200-300 in it, and turn around and sell them for $8-9 grand.
Yep.
And I'm like, you motherfucker. He said, "Well, get you one. I'll help you with it," because he says, "I know what I'm doing. I work on them all the time." So I told him I'm gonna wait till I get settled in the new place. Right now, I got too much money going here and there to be worried about trying to fix the boat.
You bought a classic, 1989 McGregor.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Don't echo.
A little bit.
Yeah. Little StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be watching Sailing with Christina. Well, there we go.
Oh, awesome.
No, but there's only one catch, Christina. You need a cap. I don't know if they need a captain's license in the States or that's just a Canada thing.
Depending on the size of the boat.
Mm.
Where'd you find that, Christina? I know you've been looking for a while. Wow, the wind totally died down here. My flag is just limp. 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm.
Chance of rain early morning hours, I guess. Eh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, when Nancy comes back, I'll end the stream. Got some shit to do, so. Hello, Go Fish. Good to see you. Hello, my dear Go Fish. How are you?
Wondering where you been.
Well, she's been at swimming with the kids, probably swimming lessons and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, right on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gotta keep those guppies floating.
Well, yeah, you got to keep the guppies floating. You have to. She tuned in just in time when I'm going to end it in 5 minutes. So.
Oh, okay, I was going to answer that because I got to run.
Oh, okay. All right.
See y'all
later.
All right. Thanks,
Anthony.
Anthony, for coming up. We'll catch you later, man. Take care.
No problem, man. Anytime. Thanks for having me up. Later.
All right. Later.
Oh, she's been looking for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I thought she was looking for.
Offered up. Mm.
Didn't think it was that long, but oh well.
Yeah, been a long day, she says. Yeah, I bet it was a long day today for you. There, Go Fish. So, anyways, I think I will end it now instead of in 5 minutes. Fuck it.
Fine. Be that way.
Well, I can. Yeah. I fish. I gotta swim. There we go.
Yep. And Guppy's got to learn how.
Yep, that's right. You know,
I did it. My parents forced me into that when I was a kid. We had a swimming pool in this town that if you were natural blonde, you're in that pool for about an hour. The amount of bleach that was in that pool turned your hair green.
I didn't fart or anything. Well,
You didn't fart.
I didn't know fishes could fart, anyways.
You know they poop. Yeah. Anybody who's had an aquarium.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Swimming along and little trails hanging behind them.
All right. Well, I got an early morning, so if I have to be up, I have to stay on schedule because I have to take my pill at 7:30 in the morning. So I have to make sure I'm up.
Yep, and it's my wife's
So,
birthday tomorrow, so.
oh, well, wish her a happy birthday, will you?
Yeah, I will. She went to bed already. So.
Oh, did she?
Yep, she's got people coming over in the morning for coffee, so.
So, are you going to make her breakfast for her birthday in the morning?
She doesn't eat breakfast.
No?
No.
Oh, then you should be making her dinner then.
That'll happen.
There you go.
What? I don't know. Because we had, like I said, we had halibut and chips tonight, so.
Well, go out and buy a roast then.
I don't have to. It's in the freezer in the basement.
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
yeah, that's the problem. Remember she had her gallbladder removed last year?
Yes.
She can't eat beef. Her body won't.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, then make chicken.
Anything, yeah. I'm going to have to do chicken or fish or whatever. Pork chops, maybe.
Get yourself a small rotisserie chicken, put it on the rotisserie. You got a rotisserie?
Oh, yeah. I got about 5 of them.
Get yourself some, then get a couple of cans of Guinness beer to baste it. Comes out really nice.
But I drink blue.
Don't baste it with fucking river water. Baste it with something good. It's called Guinness Premium Beer. Look.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
It's over here somewhere.
Turn the other way.
Fuck's right here. Damn camera's always fucking backwards.
Yep.
Guinness beer. It's a good baster for chicken.
Yeah. I thought about doing that canned chicken where you set the chicken right out.
Oh, yeah. Do that too.
Anyways, we'll catch you later on. Thanks for having me up, buddy.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the thumbs up and everybody being here and supporting the channel. That's great. All right. We'll catch everybody later. Dan, you have a good one.
You too, buddy. Take care.
Until next time, everybody. Bye for now.